Dun, 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 dun. Hello.
Hello. Ooh, pretty.
Nice.
Hi, sorry, he had a little surprise for us. The new background area there. Was not expecting.
So, welcome back to this season's final episode. This
year's final episode
of Falling Stars. I'm checking all the audio, sorry. Making sure everything's squared away as it can be in a small little room full of windows.
Putting my dice back in order from whatever the heck our toddler did to him.
Yes, because he's great like that. Sometimes he's doing the toddler thing. So that being said, announcements.
If you are on our Twitter, or if you're not on our Twitter, go join our Twitter. And at Falling Stars Tabletop, the @ is Falling Stars 201. The pinned tweet on there is in celebration of our new follower milestone. We are giving away a free PDF of our GM guide for this game to anybody who interacts with that pinned tweet. So go check that out. There's also a link tree up in the about on that sends you to all of our other stuff. We have a Ko-Fi, a YouTube, hopefully a lot more going on here soon. Cosplay incoming. As soon as we get those photos done, at least some of them, they're gonna get thrown into the game book and put up on Drive-Thru-RPG. We will be published. Yay. That's about... Oh, our usual disclaimer. I apologize. Usual disclaimer. We stream from home. As we kind of mentioned, the toddler's been a little crazy today. He's asleep right now, should be, but don't be surprised if he's in and out. I'm in and out. We're going to do our best to keep it at a minimum, but I might disappear here in about an hour or two. That's it for me.
Yes. So go to Ko-Fi and go to all that stuff and donate the money. That way we can keep this stuff going. Because I got a lot of games planned after this one ends. So
he does. We might be rebranding if things go well.
So does that mean we're not doing this anymore after this year?
No, it just means that once this campaign ends, we'll be starting a new game, a different game.
Okay.
There's more stuff in the works.
No, I mean, I'm just saying there won't be any more Godric or...
Nope.
That's sad.
The story will continue into the ether.
What?
So, That being said, we're going to pick up where we left off. Godric, you had just handed out a lot of money to the impoverished of Yandan, which weren't so many as you thought. After the streets got cleaned of about 5 feet of snowfall, the area is still wintry as hell. And pretty soon, you're going to be in the meeting with the AI probably at the end of the week.
10 days.
The media decided to go out there and got themselves killed.
Shit show. Yeah.
And CJ took care of that for you. Jack and Jala were on their way to the mine when a toddler upset the entire stream. So, that being said, that's where we're at. Godric, it's getting late. You're still in your office, and the last people have left.
I call a big meeting, massive, over the phone. Well, I blow it up like a projector. I'm calling everybody from the heads of all Yandan, head of the fire department, the hospital, administration, the orphanage, to every person, the plumbing, water, sewer, who's head of the TV station, or
Okay.
Okay, you get the point.
right down to the graveyard. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, hang on. 4 people answer.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you all doing today?
Good. What can we help you with?
Oh, it's what I can do for you. As we know, if you stepped outside, Yandan is better than ever. Now, a lot of stuff didn't get fixed, like a lot of this, like the supplies, equipment, everything got damaged that we couldn't replace. So, what is it that you need that I can give you to replace everything? So
Everything's replaced.
No, buildings were fixed, not trucks, not fire.
We don't have enough staff to run anything. We barely have enough. We have 3 firefighters for this continent. Then the sewage guy was like, "Oh, my job's easy now. Everything's been replaced."
So you guys don't need any more new equipment? Nothing upgraded, nothing updated?
No, I'll summary because this is a long conversation. They summarize that they don't need things; they need people. Is what they're getting.
Okay, so you need more staff for all?
Yes.
Okay. I'll keep you posted. I'll get my feelers out and get some new people.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Oh, hang on. Dala.
Mm-hmm.
You and Jack are now in front of the cave. You don't smell the dead bodies anymore, but it's getting dark-ish. Like 5 o'clock wintertime. Darkened.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Gil's kind of in the distance, starting to follow out there. See what you guys are doing.
Okay, cool. Maybe we can provide him light. We didn't get very far the first time we went in there, right? We only got like 100 yards, something
You got
like
like
that.
50 yards in, and then you start getting sick.
Because of all the gross, all this
Yeah.
rot. Okay. As soon as Gil comes up, I'm gonna put like the flashlight on my pick. I'm sure we have a flashlight mode.
Oh, yeah. Well, you just care. You have a flashlight.
Yeah.
I'll say
Okay.
you guys have flashlights.
Okay. As soon as he comes up, so we have a bigger flashlight. I'd like to try and get in a little farther, like see if we can see like how deep the old miners got, like how much work it might take to get in and actually start mining now that we can actually do it if the citizens are gone.
Gil leads the way.
And if there's anything weird down there, you know.
Jack follows Gil. You were next to or behind them.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk next to Jack.
And it's cold,
Mm-hmm.
damp,
Mm-hmm.
gross.
Mm-hmm.
The walls are slick and slimy with green moss, at least for the first 50 yards.
Mm-hmm.
And you go down.
Uh-huh.
And down.
Uh-huh.
And down.
I don't think we're gonna go real long.
Then, like, at the very end, you see what looks like a circle and a wall.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where the tunnel stops.
That's where the tunnel stops. How deep in
There's
are we?
broken bits and bobs from machinery and equipment that have been running.
Mm-hmm.
And then you see a piece of equipment that looks like it exploded and burned down, which may have been what caused the end of this mining operation. We don't know. What was your question?
How far in were we before the tunnel just stopped? Before the mine just stopped?
Probably about 200 yards.
Oh wow! So they didn't get a lot done at all.
Not really. I mean, it's deep. It's very, very deep. You have to use ladders and things to get into certain
Oh, so
areas.
we're like going.
It's more like a spiral
Okay.
on the way down.
Alright. And there is equipment there that just looks like it had broken down?
It's burned down. It's
Okay.
ruined.
Okay.
And you can't even see a serial number on it. It's covered in black. And you notice that the drill bit itself comes to like a coned point,
Like,
kind of like one of them crappy
like a classic
old,
okay.
like a crappy old like water cup, you know, from the
No, your classic mining drilling thing.
yeah,
Okay.
and the and the tip of it's broken off,
Okay.
like sheared
Like
off.
in the can I look in that hole, see if it's like in that hole or if something happened?
You want to look in the hole?
Yeah.
Okay. You step over the and Gil's like, this is the furthest I've been.
Okay.
And Jack
Yeah,
kind of
kinda
comes up
figured.
behind you. You stick your head into the hole.
Well, I'm just not like I'm not like I'm gonna be cautious about it.
Off that gas.
You look in, you can't see anything.
Like, am I looking at stone or am I looking at black?
Black. You feel a slight breeze hitting you in the face.
Even with my light, there's nothing.
Shine and hang on.
Be a bright light.
Because I'm trying
Okay.
to look into the hole. I don't have dark vision.
You shine your light
Uh-huh.
and you wave it around.
Uh-huh.
And then like up at almost a 45-degree angle, you see a rock way off in the distance.
Uh-huh.
And make a survival check.
Don't make those very often. 18.
18, okay. And as your light hits this one rock or something, you start to see your light beaming off of other things. And within about 10 seconds, you are looking in a very slim way into a cavern of some sort of
Some sort of shiny?
gems. Crystals? Gems, you're not sure, but the light refracts off of everything, causing more refractions and more refractions before it's too bright to really look in there. There's a bright pink glow coming from this hole, and Jack's like, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, there's a whole lot of money behind this hole, potentially.
We have a money hole.
Come look. And I'm just gonna wiggle so that he can see the light refraction. There's no way that isn't all gems or something worth something. Shiny in a hole in the dirt
Shiny
means
dirt
something.
Jack looks and pulls his head back wide-eyed as fuck.
Uh-huh.
And he looks at Gil. Gil, how many people know about this? However many you told. I don't speak to anyone.
Well, heavens only knows how many people Godric's told about it. Gil, are you... Can I look, this equipment, it's burned out. Does it look like there's some sort of structural integrity to it being here since it's been so long? Like, has it become part of the cave? Is moving it?
Has it rotted away?
Has it rotted away? Or I'm also asking the GM, because Jala's kind of looking too. Has it been down here so long that is moving it going to cause a cave-in? Has it, like, become part of the mine?
Make a mechanical check. And Gil will do so as well. And so will Jack.
Ha! That's a Jala roll for mechanics right there.
Alright.
That's a 7. Hey, it's metal and burnt.
You rolled a 7?
Yeah.
Gil looks at it. No, it looks as though it's its own entity. And Jack's like, scrap.
Cool. Well, we have a junkyard for that.
Good luck getting it out.
What do you think he's for? I point to Gil.
I'm sorry, no, wait.
Oh shit! How big is this thing?
It's the size. It's the size of like a pickup truck. Long and not as tall because it's got to fit in a cave. But it traverses and twists. But
it's super duper heavy.
It's very heavy.
And it's in a 200-yard spiral coming down.
Yes.
Shit.
You'll need recovery equipment to pull this out, I'm afraid, but why?
Because I'd like it out of the way for when we start getting through this hole and mining what's back there.
Jack's like, come here.
What?
And he walks behind the vehicle. Gil, just hang out over there for a second. Okay. You guys get away. You know what those crystals are?
No.
Those are crystals used in warp engines.
Ew, shit.
Hard to find.
What, like warp cores? Crystals?
Sort of, yeah. They're a key component of making warp drives. So Yandan's about to have a lot more.
Yandan's about to have a lot more money. Okay. We need to hire miners and recovery people. Cool.
And do you remember some months back when that little weasel of a species came out and offered us money for our mine? Remember what he offered us?
Legitimately, no. There's been a lot going on.
Let's just say
nothing compared to what's in there?
Nothing.
Yeah, that sounds about right. You might need to get your militia back.
Maybe. Or at least a security detail.
No shit.
So, I'll work on getting this broke wreck out of here and all that.
Okay, let's get back up out of here and warm. It's really cold down here, isn't it?
It's like 20 degrees colder than it is outside.
Okay.
You're not sure why, but it is.
Okay.
Normally, like, temperatures, stabilize the lower you go into a planet. But this, not so much.
Okay.
And again, you are on a terraformed alien planet. So, as you guys make your way out, Godric.
I hop in my Jeep. Can I operate the job board from my pick?
Get my Jeep. Yes.
Okay, I do that. I post up the biggest job opportunities for everybody that needs. Police departments, fire departments, hospitals, everybody with a 12% pay increase of what they were before. And I just put it on the job board.
Oh shoot, I'm supposed to be Q&A.
It takes you like 20 minutes to type it up, get it where you want it, and you're just in your Jeep, sitting outside your office.
And I call Amy.
He answers, "Hello, Captain."
Okay, Amy, I got a little project for you I need done. I got this ship. It's called Star One. I bought it. It's a luxury liner.
Yes.
I was wondering, and I need you to take Riker with you. The ship is operated basically by droids. I wonder if you can have Riker look at the droids and see if they can be upgraded. Not as combat droids, but like they can do faster, you know. They're not AI, they're just basic droids. They run the ships. To see if you can make them better.
Okay.
Oh, and can you take it to the ASAR unit and have it renamed Good Samaritan and have it painted white with red stripes?
Okay.
And
I'll need accesses and permission. It takes you an hour to give her all of that.
And I give
because
her
there's so much of it.
And I give her like $5 billion because I know Riker's gonna want money. And you gotta pay to
Especially since he's supposed to be on vacation.
tell her $5 billion. And which I gotta mark off.
Let me speak with Riker.
All right.
I like this background because you can see our character images better. They pop off the screen more.
71.
I am over here in the process of queuing up some ambient music. We've been having a lot of issues with background and ambient. We're hoping we fixed it though.
A moment goes by, and you get a call from Riker. He's wearing a crushed red velvet bathrobe.
I'm like, dude, I gotta get your tailor, man.
He's like, "So Amy contacted me. Why are you bothering me?"
Oh, I'm gonna pay you quite handsomely. That's
great.
It's worth it. I'll give you extra vacation.
On top of the vacation I'm supposed to be getting right now.
You can take 3 weeks off.
I'm not even on the planet.
Oh.
I'm not even. Yeah, I'm still in the system technically.
All right. Well, I got this location of a ship. It's a luxury liner ran
Holy
by
loud. Okay.
It's a luxury liner ran by droids. Now, obviously, I'm going to take the ship into combat to free the slaving planets, which is the big secret I've been keeping. It's a 40-gun. It's going to have 40 all this stuff, but it's ran by droids. And I wonder if you can make it so it's very hard to destroy these droids, because if one goes down, the ship might not even run. If you could possibly have a droid repair unit in the ship, maybe possibly just check out the droids to see if they're like so they're not easily damaged. Possibly have their own shields.
There's only so much I can do to a droid.
True, but you are the best.
There's only so much I can do to a droid.
Well,
Droids are limited, AI or not.
Can you take it to the limit?
After my vacation.
Okay.
Have a good day. He hangs up. You get a call from Amy. "Hey, boss." He said no.
Yeah, he's a dick. Do you know anybody else? What about
Razor?
Take Razor.
But
No, wait, he's on vacation too.
Everybody's on vacation because we promised vacation.
Okay.
Maybe put a pin in this one, Captain.
Well, can you at least get
Where's the space station at?
It's on I want to say a recycling. I have the location on my map, and I just send her the coordinates.
She's like, "Oh, that's Alcott Station."
Yeah. I want you to take all the black market stuff I have. No, scratch that. I want you to go to the ship after it's painted and renamed, and I want you to use your combat expertise and I want you to fix what you think is appropriate to
Okay.
make it combat ready. There's things I want on it, like EMP blast cannons.
Did you send her a list?
I sent her a list.
Okay. After that extra hour conversation, it's dark and your vehicle ran out of fuel. You are now sitting in a cold Jeep. It's 9 o'clock at night.
I go back in the office and fall asleep.
You go back to your office and you sleep in a very comfortable office chair. Jala,
Yes.
as you and Jack exit the mine,
Mm-hmm.
what do you do? Where do you go?
Go back to the farm, the refugee farm, where I have a house.
Okay.
Because it's getting late, right? But
It's getting later. I mean, what I do is I'll take him to a certain time point, then I'll go back and then take
Backtrack.
them to the same time point.
but still, we were down there for a little bit.
You're
And
down there
came
about
back
an hour.
up, so. Yeah, go back to the farm, the house, settle in on things. Check on the kids, whatnot. Get ready for bed, because hopefully everything's cool with the AI planet. We just kind of have fingers crossed for 9 days, and technically supposed to be on vacation, so
Okay.
chill.
And Jack goes and does his own.
Mm-hmm.
So, you guys find your prospective locations of sleep for the night. Nothing happened. You wake up to, yet again, an empty ship, an empty office. Cars are moving, vehicles are moving around
Yay!
a little.
But it's starting to look
extremely cold outside now.
it's starting to look like a city again and not burned out mess.
Ghost town.
Okay, so the city's been rebuilt.
I know, I mean, like, energy rise, people moving around, it's starting to feel like a city again.
I mean, there's a lot of snow still to be removed from homes, so people are trying to get out. As you guys, I mean, you can see a vehicle here and there pass at the far end of the farm. You come out of your house, they've started to decorate.
Good.
Solar SYSTEMAS.
That's better.
Workshopping.
So, you see the kids are outside building a snowman, and it's a big fucking snowman.
There's a lot of snow on the ground.
And then there's 4 snowmen. There's one that moderately looks like Darwin.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's one that is wearing all black. And behind it, you see like a large snowish structure that kind of resembles the night. And they're working on it, and they're hosing it down, and it's freezing almost immediately.
Oh my gosh.
And then you see one with big robes, flamboyant look, and a big black long beard that resembles Godric to an extent.
Oh, they know who I am.
And then you see a closer resemblance to his ship in the back. And then you see a moderately large-sized snowman wearing a flight suit with a very big scowl on its face that very much resembles Jack.
Heck.
And you don't see a ship. They're working on the ship right now.
Yeah, I walk up. Hey, great job. And
They
who's in
are,
the ships?
you see a little girl in the back.
Uh-huh.
At least she looks little, but she's not. As she
Uh-huh.
stands up, she's like 6.5 feet tall.
Uh-huh.
I did. It's one of the orphans from the Planet of Chains.
Mm-hmm.
I did.
They look wonderful. It's really cool.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I do recognize you. How long have you, you're from, and I give it a rundown, because it's kind of been a blur coming in and out. Like, how long were you there? Does she look older, younger, like per her species? Like, what am I dealing with?
You
A
don't
teenager?
know. You're
Or...
not sure what you're dealing with. This is a species you're not familiar with. Speaks English. Also speaks Agma and Mechalese. As her dialect kind of floats in between the several dialects she understands. And some of them you pick up with your implant.
Okay.
Tall, thin, almost stick thin. Green skin, with piercing blue eyes. And long, dark black hair. But the nose comes to a sharp point at the tip, and the ears.
Hang on. Long black hair. If I start writing too fast, I start writing weird. Long black hair, pointing. Okay.
And the tips of the ears are jagged.
Okay. I apologize if this is a little forward or rude, but I've kind of been around a lot recently, and I don't recognize your species. I would love to help you get home. I'd hate to have you be stuck here if you don't need to be.
I'm not from this system.
Okay.
I am a Shurgan. As she takes a mouthful of snow and eats it.
Not weird, just water.
It's tasty.
Okay. Can I ask what system you're from? Do you know what system you're from? I'm sorry if it sounds odd, but
from the Gaxio system. Whereas you, being a spacefaring adventurer, you've seen Gaxio. It's like a year away.
Like just
like
run
a
or
1 year
warp?
Warp travel. It's just over a year away.
Wow, you're really far from home.
I know. Ow.
Matt, can I ask your name?
Hmm?
What's your name, hon?
Shiro.
Shiro?
That's a simplified version of mine.
Okay, nickname. Cool. I'll take nicknames. Alright. Well, Shiro, I'm Jala.
I know. And she looks intelligent, but naive. Like borderline gullible.
Mm-hmm. Well, these are absolutely beautiful sculptures. Is this something you did on your planet, or
No.
just good at art?
Yeah. So when is Jack getting the witch back?
The witch?
The Wicked Witch.
Oh, he's not.
Why?
Unfortunately, well, it got damaged really badly in the war, in that last big battle, and that's why he had to get the trailer. We couldn't use it anymore. How do you know it is the Wicked Witch?
We were transported on it.
How long were you there?
70 years.
On the planet of chains?
Yes.
Okay, well, that now makes me have to ask you how old you are.
I'm 153 Earth years. Everybody in the system feels it by Earth. I believe.
Yeah, that's a human thing, and we just kind of went with it because wow, humans are stubborn.
That's super racist.
Have you met a human? Have you met Jack?
I'm scared of him. I saw what he did to the council.
That's a whole different situation. He's not gonna hurt you.
Okay.
He doesn't hurt people who don't deserve it.
She kind of like looks down.
He doesn't hurt. Hey, he doesn't hurt people who don't deserve it. How old did you say she was, Jim?
Like 153 years old.
Okay.
Roughly. Without diving into the
whole thing? Yeah.
It's an hour-long conversation, I promise. You don't want to hear it. There's justifications for things.
Okay. Well, it sounds like the Wicked Witch is a bad thing to you. So you
Well, I was hoping to get my flat screen from it.
I can assure you that flat screen wasn't there. Far from it. Even if Jack didn't do anything to it, it had been taken by pirates before. So your flat screen was probably taken off of it and sold or used elsewhere. That'd be long gone.
Darwin comes out, sees you talking to her, and goes, "Can I talk to you for a second?"
Me? Sure.
I'm talking. Let's go.
Shiro, I'll be right back. I gotta figure out a way to spell that.
And begins to like make a very elaborate looking swailer of Rome. When you speak to Darwin, as it's starting to get dark. Well, it's starting to, get light. As the sun is just now starting to peek through all the gray clouds. So
is she?
She fixed my mech.
She's really good. I don't think she's a kid. I don't know anything about her species, but
she eats dirt.
73-year-olds.
No, that's what she eats.
Oh. I mean, she just told me in her timeline on her planet, she's the human equivalent of 150-30.
Yeah.
But, I mean, for all I know, that's 5 in her years.
No, look, come here.
What?
And he drags you around the back of the house. As the sun's now... It's one of those situations where the sun's in your eyes now because it's right up over there. You're like this. And it's so cold. You look, and you know mechs. You know your way around a mech. You're not a mechanic. You're mechanically inclined, but you're not a mechanic. And what you're looking at is some Jack or beyond level fixes.
Okay.
Not rough and dirty, but extremely professional, almost factory looking, but better. Like the welds, you can barely see them. They're so perfect. Almost looks like a line. And he's like, look at this cabling. Organized, and make a mechanical check for me.
Sure. Did we not just go through this? Oh, shit. Okay. 21.
21. You see that, like, she rerouted the wiring to better fit the functionality of the mech.
Oh, shit.
Like, tapped her own holes, drilled her own, everything. He's like, I didn't do any of this. I've been working on this big piece of shit for years. I can now do backflips in this thing.
Nice.
So, we are lost with her. Did you take her on and have her tutor under someone?
I mean,
as an idea?
God, she's scared of Jack. I was gonna say to consider the Jack, he would love to have her, but
I
she's
know.
scared of Jack. I mean, I don't know who. There's a lot of people that use training maybe and shit in the city. We either need to find out more about her species or we gotta talk to her more about her age. Because I would hate that. Like, mentally, yes, she's very smart and she's, by our standards, old. But I don't know.
Okay. Let's go talk to her. As you guys walk back up to her, you see that she is putting a lot of carrots on as guns. And it looks just like it. Like, just like it.
Is it carrots?
Yeah.
And you see, she stands up and looks at you. Welcome back.
Hi, welcome back. So, I hate to ask this because I know that planet, but what? You don't have to answer if you don't want to. What were you doing on the planet? What were they having you doing on the planet of Chains?
Well, if they had me watch other people.
Like a caretaker, or
No.
making sure they didn't run away?
Follow people around.
Like a spy?
Sort of. I would just write down the goings on and hand it over to my handler.
Yeah. Okay.
But in my meantime, I fixed radios and satellites
Okay. That explains a lot.
and pulsar wave devices. And this one time, Captain Destiro, he let me fix his warp core engine because he wasn't very smart. Got too close to a star. It was kind of funny. His hair was smoking.
Destiro, do I recognize that name?
Pirate. Killed.
Okay,
Killed
never mind.
Killed at the massive battle with the Kova.
Cool, never mind. Erasing name, don't matter. Alright.
Like, he was on the death tally.
Okay, I get it.
It was awesome. Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I did.
Well, I feel like this is such an awkward question, but I don't want to have you here bored if you don't need to be.
This is quite a boring place.
I'm sorry, we just don't know anything about your species. Are you considered a child, a teen, an adult? Where are
Here?
we?
By Earth years, I am an ancient.
By Earth years, you should have been dead 20 years ago.
Yes. Odd.
by
And
your
she
species.
pulls out of this little pouch that you can tell they made her
Uh-huh.
a handful of like dirt and rocks. And, sorry, this white stuff is not.
No, it's just water that hydrates you.
Here,
Well, don't worry about Earth standards or what we consider here. On your planet,
I'm a
what we
teenager.
consider you. Okay.
I guess.
Okay.
But teenagers in this sector are not smart. They make dumb decisions and do weird things.
Okay. Well, that answers quite a bit of my questions. With the city being rebuilt, there is a lot of help that could use to be done. Hang on. I might be able to try and find some work for you. Would you like some work? Stay busy, make money?
Yes.
Find your own little place? I'll work on that for you.
Okay.
Okay, I'll get back with you. Yeah. And I'll just tell Dwellin, let her help. I don't know what you guys have been having her do, but just let her help take care of the kids, whatnot.
She rewired the house.
Okay.
I walk in, the lights come on. I can't even sneak away. She's like, that was funny.
Alright, cool. Yeah, I'll make a couple calls. I'm sure there's something that your skills can be of use at around here. Or, I mean, even like an ASAR's unit would love you.
ASARs are junk.
Okay. What did your people do on your planet, on your homeworld? What was your big thing? What were you known for?
Weapons. We were known for weapons and gunships. Sales.
Sales, like
selling
slap in the
things.
brain? Huh?
Selling things.
Okay.
We did a lot of things. But then we pulled away from them. Because they're...
Yep. Yeah, there's a lot of that. I'm really starting to realize how kind of Pandora actually is.
There's a lot out there.
There is. There's also still a lot of planets and systems and species out there that are primitive compared to us.
Yes. But we don't interfere with them.
Okay. Well, Shiro, it was wonderful to meet you. I'm gonna just look like I'm just glancing around and whatnot. Does she have a pick?
No.
I'm gonna order you a pick. Really good to have. Someone your age should have one. That way I can just get a hold of you directly through that instead of having to come here.
Okay.
So good to have. You can do your shopping, job hunt, maybe get to know some other people in your quote-unquote age group or mindset. Get to start having a life that isn't following people around on a slave planet.
I don't like kids. They don't like...
That's fine.
They're mean.
They're jealous. That's what you are.
I guess.
That and they don't. It's gonna sound weird. They don't realize that you've lived a lot longer than they have and have seen a lot more. They see somebody young physically and think you're young like them.
Yes. Then Darwin chimes in. I could have Jack talk to him.
No.
She's like, I don't think you have a big enough.
You wouldn't do that. Okay, cool. I need to go find something warmer to wear and have coffee. I will expect a pick in a few minutes.
And as you say that,
I'm gonna walk away and start ordering her a pick. It'll land on her feet in 30 seconds.
you start to hear on the window, the building, and then you look down at your pick, it's covered in frost. As you've been talking to Shiro, you see that there's a fog. And everything it starts to touch.
Freezes.
You take 3.
God, I cannot spell for crap. Okay. Dwalling, get everyone inside.
We must go. You take 3 cold damage as your fingers start to hurt because they're being bitten by the frost.
I take 3 more cold damage.
No, just 3.
Just 3. Okay.
While you guys go inside, Godric, you wake up. There's coffee and toast on your desk. You lean forward. Your back's really stiff. Although a comfy chair, still a fucking chair.
Mm-hmm.
And then your AI says, "Morning, sir."
Were you the one that got me the toast and coffee?
Yes.
Thank you, much appreciated.
You're welcome.
Is there anything?
Must go.
Okay.
She does. As you look out the windows, the fireplace is out, and there's frost hitting the window.
Well,
You just see. You can't. And then you start to see the fog coming into the room as frost starts to form on the chimney.
I'm like, oh shit, better get this fire going.
Alright, make a survival check real quick.
That's my first one ever. Natural 20 plus 6.
You're on camera.
It's this room. It's
Mine
when we move to a different room, we'll be good.
Ko-fi. K-O-F-I.
I just kind of want to build something in the backyard for us to game in.
Mm-hmm.
But
I mean, we have the room.
natural 20
plus 6.
Yeah. You just take out your you do carry a small little tinder kit. You just shoot it with your laser, with your energy blaster.
Mm-hmm.
Kicks the fire right back on.
All right.
And then you have to find some wood, which takes you about 10 minutes, and then you get the fire really going. Then you hear the sizzling and the popping of the water on the fireplace starting to burn away, evaporate.
I get
You
a hold.
have a missed message
Okay.
from CJ.
I answer. I look at it.
It says, "Hey, give me a call when you get."
I call him.
Okay.
As
It
I
takes him a second to answer. You see him. He's wearing a military-like uniform, but he's got bows and ribbons in his hair.
I'm gonna check.
Yeah. And good morning. I have 2 people who.
I'm all ears, and I have your things you were wanting last time we spoke. They were in my house. So you want to stop by and pick those up?
And he goes like this. 2 cameras pop up, and you see 2 species in chairs looking at you. These are the people who wish to continue to at Catan.
Excellent progress.
Sort of. You see what looks more like an amphibian entity.
Mm-hmm.
Blue skin with scales and obvious gills, sitting in what looks like a makeshift office chair. So, we wish to continue to do business, Dad. Although I heard your prices have gone up.
Not by much. It's mostly for protection. So nobody will mess with you, and you will get all the food you want.
Make an offer.
Okay. 12%.
Make a persuasion.
12% of everything you buy.
Before it was only 5.
Actually, it wasn't anything. But everything's negotiable. We can talk. I just woke up. What'd you say it was?
Persuasion.
$32.
24. Well.
we can lower the cost to, let's just make it 7%.
You're moving in the right direction.
I'm feeling generous. It's the holidays.
But you also remember that the farmers have been getting hit the worst. Because you got to remember, like, before the council was dissolved, they had issues trying to get them paid properly because they were absorbing the money and corruption. So, and had involvement in the planet change. So, like, a lot of the money that was supposed to be returned to the farmers was not. So,
I'll take care of that.
I'm just letting you know as a GM that's what happened to remind you. 7%. May I go?
Yes.
The other guy sitting there. Well, I'm not so easy.
That's why I'm here. So, let's talk.
4%.
Why 4%?
Because you fucking just went out from under us. Why should we continue to do business with Yandan? And CJ chimes in and says, I can give you a fleet of reasons why you should continue to do business with Yandan.
I'm not terribly unreasonable. I'm Godric. Okay. If you can't afford 4%,
Oh, we can afford it.
well, there's no need to be rude. I'm more than reasonable to work with you. What food do you need anyway? I do not know what your species eats.
They eat, it's not really food that they get from you, it's the metal.
Microbe things?
It's the metal and the trees and lumber.
Ooh. That's everlasting here. I'll tell you what. I like you. 5%.
Or make a persuasion.
I am very nice to him. 14, natural 1.
Natural one's a fail.
Oh, that's right. Okay,
6%.
Deal.
Only because you're going to send me 3 ships.
Well, what kind of ships?
Mining.
That's it?
These
Okay.
mining ships, and sends them to you. They're worth $1 billion each. And you can have your percentage.
You're shrewd. Like you. How are you not in politics?
I am.
Awesome. Have a nice day.
Send me my ships, and then we'll start.
I need the coordinates where I know where to put them. Do they have to
We
be?
send you the coordinates. It's the southern solar system. I don't want to say, like, space is like all directional. So, like, fuck this camera. Oh my goodness. Get your shit together, camera. It's that light. It's blowing me out.
Southerly.
Can we push that light back? I don't mean to be a POS, but, like, it's blowing our images out because we're pasty whites.
There we are.
And the image came back.
We don't tan very well either.
No, we don't. Just burn like lobsters.
Burn and then go back to pale.
So, yeah, that light is rough. Send me those ships, and it's so with the solar system, like, space is all directional, right? So they're below Yandan in the Pandari system. Like, up is the northern, and to the right and left is or east and west. So
did he hang up already?
no, he's about to.
One more thing. Since I am doing this and going the extra mile, I want you to sign a 5-year contract.
Make a persuasion check. Come on. What's your roll?
4.
What's your
13.
13?
Lucky 13.
Yeah, lucky.
Yeah,
He
you
rolled a
bet.
natural 1.
Oh.
He He bites down hard on his lip. He's like, fine, and then hangs up.
Don't fucking leave my planet. Okay, we're starting off the great day.
CJ's sitting there going, well done.
Thank you, CJ.
They're assholes.
There's something I need. I was gonna have my secretary do it. There's something I want to do that's awesome for this system.
What now?
I hear rumors that a lot of the orphanages in this system are running with overflow from the planet of chains.
I haven't heard.
And I was thinking maybe Yandan, if I knew what the numbers were, the exact numbers, Yandan, the breadbasket of the system, could take over. Not the overflow.
I don't think so.
Okay.
You're alone in that venture. You must go, baby.
Oh, here's your things.
Ship to.
Okay.
So I'll say in summary, you hang up with him, you get yourself ready for the day the best you can, and then you have them very carefully mailed off as you touch them with thick gloves, like electrical gloves, and shipped off. Which mark off 500 Pandari marks for me for that.
Oh, and I order the mining vessels.
Mark off 2 billion for that. And you're ready for the day. What are you doing?
Step out the door.
Mm-hmm.
I go down to the Rusky Sprocket because I'm still hungry.
It takes you 20 minutes to scrape off the glass on your vehicle.
I'm out of gas.
And then you realize you're out of gas.
I call Halo.
He's in like another system.
Yes? I call somebody to pick me up, an Uber, a cab, whatever. If I can even use Uber.
Let him do this first.
You don't answer. It says out of system. You call one of your mercs. They fly in with a shuttle, your shuttle, and pick you up. Hey, boss.
Yeah, I'll give you a couple $100 for your trouble.
Knock it off.
Would you? I'm going to have some breakfast. Would you like some food?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to the Rusty Sprocket.
Okay. You fly up to it. You see one lady inside scrubbing the tables. She pulls the door open. Morning, it's a cold one.
Hate this weather.
What's wrong with the Yandan weather?
Arthritis.
Old man, get in with everything.
Only
Go
40.
have a seat where you please. No one's been in.
All right.
Take off your coat.
How's the Rusty Sprocket look inside?
Huh?
How's it look like inside?
New. A lot of new stuff. All the furniture's been replaced. They kept some of the old stuff that was hanging on the walls. You can tell a lot of it got scorched and burnt. It doesn't feel like it did. It's new flooring. Not a hole in the wall really anymore. Feels kind of like corporate.
Wow. Progress. So is any of the old employees still around?
About 3 of them. The rest of them, they fucking took off. They fucked off and left the system. That attack was a nasty. Worst one I've seen.
Yeah. Do you need anything?
No.
Okay.
New shoes, but my husband's got those coming up for SYSTEMAS. I made sure of it.
Yeah. So are you people
He's a fucking dunderhead. What?
Are you guys all settled for this holiday season?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. I just order food. He can get whatever he wants.
Okay. You guys, he orders a lot of food.
I ask her, would you like to join us? If you're not busy.
Make a persuasion check.
17.
Sure. I'm hungry. Let me see.
Order what you want. My tab. Oh, by the way, I had to pay the tab from last time, so that's probably like $1,000.
Try like 6. Knock it off.
If it's the
That
last
song I
game.
was telling you about?
Yeah, what was that?
Shotgun Willie's Mr. Moneybags.
Yeah, he said he found a song for Godric, and I forgot all about it.
Shotgun Willie by Willie Nelson.
No, Shotgun
Oh.
Willie. That's the artist. The name of the song is Mr. Moneybag.
Well, if it's the last episode, man.
Well, it won't be for this year.
Oh.
No,
Oh, God, I didn't do
what
that.
Not the last episode, the last episode for the year.
Don't listen.
I was going to say, I was about to cry, for real.
But, you sit there for an hour and converse. She's a really crass old woman. Gray hair, pulled back tight, thin. She's got thick knuckles and old white human lady. And she's just complaining about stuff that you are really...
Oh, it's been a while. I mean...
Like, she's talking about how she's got new drapes for the house, and then that her, she just had to hire a guy to do the carpets, but he was late getting in. All that great stuff no one wants to hear about.
I make jokes like, you want me to talk to Jack about it?
Oh, God, blow up his ship. Blow up his little tanker. Yeah, that'd be funny.
Oh, there's one...
You ever heard that thing go off?
Yeah, I have. I'm born here. I was raised here.
Yeah, but the Swalers, Swalers nasty.
Oh, I got another ship coming in.
Uh-oh. You again, huh?
Well, I use it to liberate slaving planets.
You see a really, really rotund man come out from behind the chef's counter. No one's coming in. You guys are the only 2 patrons. He sits down with a piece of pie. Counselor, thanks for the new building.
I give him my card. I was like, if you need anything.
Okay.
And I pulled her tight. I mean, anything.
Well, I'll let you know.
See you later.
He wolfs down this piece of cake, gets back up, goes behind the counter, and just keeps working. You're there for about an hour and a half. He gets up and long before you. In the murk, he finishes eating. Where to, boss?
The orphanage.
All right. Guys settle back up. He has to clean the glass off of the shuttle.
Yeah, Godric's never been to the orphanage.
Which
Ever.
is now the farm because the orphanage got rebuilt.
Orphanage took a hit. And they just decided, like, it is rebuilt. They just haven't transitioned back over from the farm because the kids are comfortable out at the farm.
Okay.
Now. So, as you land, you see Jala's ship. See, no one's outside as the fog is rolling in.
I look at Jala's ship at night.
Your shuttle takes 4 points of cold damage to the hull as this air is now starting to creep into the shuttle. As you hear a bang as one of the metal connections breaks, and you can now hear coming from the back. You look and you can see light coming through the hull and frost. Ben.
All right, let's get inside real quick.
He touches the ship down.
Is this normal?
Yeah. And as it touches down, you hear as the heater can't keep up with keeping the glass warm, as your windshield immediately freezes over.
I look at the guy, I'm like, you never heard of antifreeze?
He's like, you ever heard of fucking run?
All right, let's go. And I look at Jolly's ship like, fuck, I'm gonna yell at it already.
It's covered in frost, like top to bottom frost. And as you start to run, you hear, you know the sound. As you were the commander of that ship, the shields came online. And as you run up to the door,
I knock on the door like,
you hear someone knock.
I pull one outside cameras up.
It's Godric and a mercenary.
Door open.
Make a strength check. As there is now 2 inches of frost on the door.
Oh, shit. 21.
21. Okay. You and Darwin have to pull this door open where you almost rip the handle off and the frost goes flying into the house. Like, and you see frost starting to form on his clothing as he rushes in with the mercenary who is covered in frost. And then you guys shut the door. It won't shut correctly. As it starts to
creep inside.
Creep in a little.
And my
you hear,
shields are up.
On
Try to protect.
On your shield, you're in the house.
Oh, shit.
As you're
Where are the kids?
Playing.
In the house?
In the living room. And you see that now the door is frozen shut.
And who? Everybody's gone. Who put the shields up on the, who put the shields up on the ship?
Are you saying this to somebody or are you asking a question?
I'm kind of talking to myself while, like, trying to tap into the ship functions on my pick.
You hear, I did, as Stitch appears. You need to seek shelter. You're in shelter. That is good.
But obviously not good enough.
And she looks over to the fireplace and puts her hand out.
Mm-hmm.
And you feel almost sick to your stomach as the fireplace bursts into flames.
Mm-hmm.
Which was full of damp wood, now roaring. You're going to need more of this burnable material. This is a once in a lifetime situation.
So definitely not anything Yandan has dealt with before?
No. He pulls up a system map.
Mm-hmm.
As you look at the system map, you notice that you guys are at this point the furthest away from a sun that this planet has ever been. At this point.
But how?
It's the rotation. It's normal. Earth had an ice age, did it not?
Yeah, but
oh shit.
The rotation
furthest away from the sun. And with the amount of fuel that we burn.
Yeah, but you rotate around your sun, so even if you rotate, unless we got kicked. Either way, it's bad.
Yes.
It's no good.
We'll be fine in about 2 days.
How's the night? You put the shields on. How's it holding it? Is it?
Shields are holding stable as long as the ship is off. As you look out, you have to take your hand.
So no.
Carve away the frost and look out this small square of glass.
So no taking shelter on it because we would have to have the life support functions on.
Yes.
Do I hear this?
No.
No. You see Stitch standing there
Can I ask Stitch a question?
when she's done.
Okay.
Okay, wait. So he is hearing this. He's right. You're right next
Are
to me.
you
I
or are you
forgot.
not?
She just opened the door for me. I'm in my place.
I forgot you were there. Vanessa forgot you were there.
It's a health question. Stitch,
What?
how long would it take someone to be out there to freeze to death? Minutes.
A regular humanoid, 5 minutes.
Agma?
Agma, 3.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's good to know. 3 minutes.
My fleet is in space.
Okay, everybody or just the?
Just the disposable.
Okay.
All the other ones are frozen to the... No, they're not frozen. They're getting close. Domino is frozen to the ground.
Shit. I was just gonna say we probably would want her around.
The hobo bomber's frozen.
That's
But,
whatever. Right now, Domino's would be the most important to deal with frostbite and stuff. Hypothermia.
The Gravekeeper. He is... I moved him before it happened.
Okay.
So that's your status.
The funeral ship.
I forgot all about that ship.
Well, we haven't been using it as
We've
much
used it
recently. Twice. Possibly 3 times.
The first time I think it was with Dr. Liara. Yeah.
I'm thinking, we still have that, hologram room, don't we?
No.
No?
You got rid of it.
I got rid of that? Okay.
You did.
Yeah, he took it. Oh, God. Okay.
They've remodeled it. The kids play in it now, but
it's safe to play in now.
yeah.
I'm gonna call Jack and see how he's doing.
Jack answers. No. He's still in his bunker.
How are you? How is the bunker?
Fine.
Are you warm?
Yeah. What's going on? And he stands up and starts putting on his armor.
I'm gonna
God.
scrape the window and just point my shit outside so he can see. Cue it up, pick it up, whatever I gotta do so he can see out, because he ain't getting out if it's like this over there.
He looks at your pick. Fuck. Molly? Hello, Jack. Status report? All is well. Where's the ship? Coming to pick you up. Where were you? Safe. Your vagueness is annoying. Sorry, I was behind the moon. Okay, why? To escape the solar issues we're suffering. I thought you knew. It was on the news.
Apparently we're at the beginning of a 2-day ice age-esque period. Because we're like the farthest from the sun ever somehow. Like, I don't know if we got kicked off of orbit for a moment or what, but it's bad.
She doesn't respond. Alright, come pick me up. Do you guys need extraction?
Yeah, me, Jack, one of his mercs, and all of the kids. We are...
My name's not Jack.
Whatever, gotcha. I'm more concerned about the little ones.
Roger that. Jack to Alpha Team. And you see them pop up. Yes, Commander. Yes, Commander. Yes, Commander. And then the most serious one you recognize. Yes, Commander. Extraction on the farm. We need to get Godric, one of Godric's guys out, and we need to safe haven with the kids too. Yes, Commander. And
Like,
then Alpha Team's on the move. Alpha Team's on their way. How bad's the door?
Bad.
As you
Couple
look-
inches thick.
C4.
I don't know if
Roger
it's quite that bad, but it's pretty thick.
En route.
The Knight's, I'm going to talk to Jack. The Knight's fine. She's on the ground and off. Shields are up. I think she won't freeze to the ground so long as the shields stay on. But it has to stay off in order to keep the shields on.
As you look over at it, there's a bubble sitting where your ship was of just frost.
Okay. Okay.
Jack's like, are you trying to get to your ship or are we just trying to get the fuck off the planet?
Just try to get off the planet for a couple days.
Alright.
Let's try not to have any major emergencies because Domino is currently frozen to the planet. Ooh, can we try and get her unfrozen from the planet?
Try.
Okay.
Alright. Hang tight.
Yeah.
Alpha Team's almost there.
Alright, I'm gonna see if I can contact Domino. See what's up.
Alright, later.
Yep.
You, as you're contacting Domino, you do hear something coming in fast.
Mm-hmm.
Domino answers, hello, John.
Hello?
What is the nature of this medical emergency?
I don't have a medical emergency, but are you aware you were frozen to the ground?
Yes, it's quite troublesome.
Well, thankfully, Molly took the swirler out of the atmosphere. Oh, yeah, battery's dying, sorry.
Oh, good.
I've got it plugged in. We're charging. Okay, sorry, distraction. He is coming to get us to safety. Would you like to see if we can possibly use the swirler to get the Hope unfrozen so you can be of service?
Most useful.
Because I think you're going to be needed for hypothermia issues, frostbite,
Understood.
all that jazz.
As you finish speaking with her, she gives you her location, which is like 25 feet from the hospital.
Okay.
You hear a ship touch down hard and fast, and then you hear people on the porch. Get away from the door!
Everybody back. I'm going to take the kids, like, to the back edge of the house.
Where are you at? I lick the door.
I just came here to adopt all the kids. I flip a table over, a big thick thing, and I just grab him and go under the door or under the table.
You hear clunk. All clear, all clear, all clear. The door flies open, and the cold hits you as the splinters blow by you.
I just yell, "No!"
And you see a hot burning ship melting the face of this frost covered house. Everybody in, let's go!
Grab small ones.
And the little kids
go
like,
running.
Ah! As they
Grab
see
the small screaming ones.
they see just soldiers with not like glasses on. One of them's got a flamethrower, just hitting the ship with the flamethrower, trying to keep the frost off of it. It's scarring. As and then the little kid's like, I'm scared. And then the guy's like, you want to die?
I yell at him.
I pick up the kid and just run out the door.
Grabs the kid by the shirt and he's like, ah! Runs onto the ship.
Yeah, grabbing anything small and freaking out and running onto the ship.
And then like a little fire starts on the curtain. And then
Yeah, I don't
goes
think we
out.
have to worry about it. Mhm.
As the ship, you see the front of the house start to warp. As the thrusters are heating the house as it starts to cool again. And then you start to hear plink, plonk as the front wall buckles. Everybody gets onto the ship.
Okay.
You guys.
Yep.
What about the people that run the orphanage?
They're all there. We were all in the house.
Everybody. This is like, I don't want to use the comparison, but it's like a Pelican troop transport.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
And the last guy in is the guy with the flamethrower. And he's like, as one of the engines start to flicker, he's like,
I keep thinking
and he's just like, let's go. You guys, straight up. As you guys go straight up, you see the swaler coming in. It starts to rotate.
Cool.
Getting into a firing position. And then you see 2 shots come down on top of the night. And the frost falls. Shield is still up.
Good.
And then you see 2 more shots rain down.
I'm good. What, Jack, what are you doing? I call him.
Bringing up the ships.
Okay, I was gonna just leave her under her shield. I'm more concerned about Domino. She's gonna be needed. I'm sure the whole
on
city's
the
gonna
way
fit.
over there. Give us some time. And you see your ship starts to take off.
Thanks, Stitch.
You hear it through your pick. You're welcome. As your ship starts to go up in space. And then you see the swaler spin again, start to veer off, as you see one of its thrusters flicker out. But then you see an electrical pulse hit. And it fires again, throwing 2-foot chunks of ice off the thruster as it comes flying down. Hitting a power line.
I'm just going, we just got this fucking city fixed.
And then you hear Jack, 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 open the ship. Jack, 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 open the ship. This is Alpha Team. Roger that, team, come on in. As you see, you guys fly into the cargo bay as your engines start to go out. And then you see the bubble come back up.
Mm-hmm.
It starts to cruise better as the shields are on. You make your way to the hospital. You see, as you guys disembark the small troop transport, all the kids are like, wow. And the one kid was like, am I going to die?
I'll take care of that one.
Then the Alpha Team leader's like, not now.
Stop it! Hey!
And he walks away, skulking away.
I'm telling Jack on you.
And he's like,
cottage.
Jack!
you call Jack?
I'll message him, let him know his freaking team leader is being an ass to some little kid.
No response yet.
Okay.
Yet. As you feel the ship turn, and you hear the guns fire. And you see snow and ice go. As Domino's ship is now freed. And then you see another volley land in front of the hospital. As the ice is breaking up and being thrown up towards the hospital, but landing.
Mm-hmm.
It's freed up.
Mm-hmm.
You see Domino shooting off towards space as fast as she can.
Mm-hmm. So is space like warmer right now?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Sort of. There's no moisture.
Oh, yeah.
It's moist.
It's the dry cold.
Yes. It's a dry cold. You know, it's like a dry heat, but instead it's dry cold. You Feel the ship rotate and start heading towards space. Then you hear clink, 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 clink as Alpha Team's standing in front of the entryway into the main ship. You see Jack appear, looking furious. Gala. Which one?
I point to the one that was being stupid with the kid.
He looks at you sharply. Snitch. And you see Jack. And grab him by his throat. Here, boy. Those kids have been through it. And he slams the guy face first into the fucking ground. And Jack puts his boot on the back of his head, pushing his face into the grating, which is like lines. Apologize now. I'm sorry. Louder. I'm sorry. You got extra PT. Picks him up and throws him down the gantry. Sorry. Enthusiastic. So who's up for some hot cocoa?
Jack.
And the kids are like,
it's okay.
and the little girl,
He's nice.
This one little girl's like, I like hot cocoa.
There you go.
I know you do. Let's go. You see him walking. it's like this mean, nasty creature walking. Here's this little girl. I'll go. And then Darwin's like, is he okay?
No, but we're safe.
That was something. Then you hear Molly come on. Welcome to the Swaler of Rhone. We hope you enjoy your stay. There's hot cocoa in the galley. And you feel the ship stop. And you hear expanding.
Oh, that's right.
Expanding. And you see the walls open. It's almost like walking into a palace now, as the gantry even expands by 25 feet each direction. And then you hear this crappy, horrible elevator music start to play.
I like it.
With a little bit of new age piano. Molly, stop it.
Who's talking to me?
Molly.
You know him better than I do these days. You were literally in his head.
I know.
Molly, can you locate my ship? It's called Star 1, or now named the Good Samaritan.
Ship has not been Good Samaritan as of yet.
Is it possible
It's
you
on
can?
Alcott Station.
Can you take us there?
Why don't you
I only
ask
listen
Jack?
to Jack.
Jack was there. No, he's not. He's in the bunker.
No, he just walked away with a little girl. Have you been paying any attention?
You guys are on
I'm lost.
Jack's ship.
Okay.
The Swaler of Rhone.
I know that.
Now, he just pulled your ass out of a frozen hell.
I go ask Jack.
You ask Jack, okay. You walk up to him. He's still got this guy by the scruff of the neck. Start pushing. 1, 2, 3. You see this guy start doing push-ups. On the bridge. And everybody's just like, oh, the boss is in a bad mood.
You shouldn't talk to Godric's kid that way.
They're not your kids.
He looks over his shoulder. What do you want, Godric? As he kind of like funnels everybody into the galley for hot cocoa. And it smells so good. There's so many marshmallows. What?
I was wondering if I want to show y'all something. It's on Echout Station. Perfectly safe.
Not yet.
Alright.
We gotta deal with the planet first.
Well, nothing we can do. It's frozen.
We're going to be doing recovery ops. You know
There's
that.
still a lot of people in the city that don't have giant ships to go to. I mean, we're barely holding on for a couple of minutes in the house. Everybody's in that position.
We're kind of froze. As he hovers across the planet, or hovers in orbit around the planet. You see the planet, at least the side you guys are on as of right now, is a big ball of ice. The ocean's frozen. Like, you don't know how solid or how deep, but it's enough to where you're worried about it. Molly, how long do we got till this ship blows over? You hear Stitch chime in. 2 days, Jack. Molly, confirm? You don't believe me? I don't know.
Let him talk to his own ship, Stitch.
But I'm better than her.
Let him talk to his own Stitch.
You are you?
Stop! Both of you, God. The freaking pissing matches between these ship ladies.
Then you hear Stitch before she disappears goes, "You're just too old." Molly after Stitch disappears, "And you're inadequate." They just all the time. Confirmed 2 days. Anything we can do to warm it up? Tactical nukes at the poles.
No.
Well, that's out. I got a bunch of people telling me no.
I know a place we can go where we can stay warm.
I know a lot of places we can go to stay
That's
warm.
on Yandan.
Where?
My mansion. It's got food, firepower, security, everything. It's emptied. The kids would love it.
Isn't it full of mercenaries?
No, they went on vacation. I still have staff there, like cooks and stuff, but big place.
We talking just us, or as many people as willing to go?
That too.
Okay.
Jack's like, that's a big op, and we're gonna need the night, not my ship. We're gonna need the haunted too.
But we could go get my ship.
You also gotta remember, what about the cattle and the sheep?
Shit.
The food and the deer and the hunters.
The food will be fine. A little frostbite.
I'm confused. Are we talking about saving the cattle, or are we talking about?
Oh, they're all gonna die.
No, you're talking like, unless they can keep that shit warm. You're gonna have to get some new ones.
My place has like 8 fireplaces.
You want to put
several
herds of cattle in your mansion? I mean, I'll do
people,
it.
not cattle.
I'll happily do
They're
that.
not gonna have anything to eat.
Yeah, and you could send your little friend you disciplined to clean up all the shit off my floor.
No, he's useful. He's just enthusiastic in the wrong direction. Corbo, come here. And you see him. Resume punishing this one. Yes, Commander. Then they walk off together.
I'm gonna be the phone call person in this game.
Not to mention, I have a giant stockpile of food.
It's 2 days. It's not eternity.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah, but if and when all the livestock dies from hypothermia, that's going to cause
You
some
can
issues.
donate all of your food to Yandan. What you can do.
That was my second choice.
I would do that.
Of course.
As Jack sits in the command chair of the bridge you guys are talking to. He spins around. Anyway,
you're going to have a bunch of kids on your ship, at least for a little bit, possibly 2 days.
neat. Keep them off the bridge.
Okay. I'm sure they're going to just have fun exploring.
Jack, there's a problem. Of course there is. What is it now? Someone is trying to access the electrical panel and reroute wiring.
Fuck.
On the way.
I know. No.
He stands up.
I already know who it is.
I'll go with you, Jello.
I'm not going anywhere. I bought her a pick.
Oh. I didn't know that.
Shiro.
Hi.
Hi. You can't do stuff like that on the ship, honey.
But it's wrong.
No, it's not. It's just not a make that you're aware of.
But this is better.
So you're not going to tell that to the entity that runs this thing.
Oh.
Molly, can you please introduce yourself to Shiro? Jack can let her know.
Hello, Fleshling. I am Molly. I am the AI on board this ship. Cease and desist what you are doing. Go back to eating your hot chocolate. Or I will electrocute you.
No.
In self-defense. Jack's like, you will not. Jack the Shiro. Yes. Come to the bridge.
I'm gonna.
Okay.
I don't know where she's at, but I'm gonna, as quickly as possible, give him a rundown on Shiro, like her age, how smart she is, how she is to Earthlings, you know.
And you do so as she looks down at the ground, will not make eye contact with anybody on the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Like her head is.
Oh, and she's scared of you.
Oh, that's good. Here, Shiro. You like stuff to work on? No answer. I asked you a question. Are you bored? Okay. Follow me. As Jack stands up. And as he's passing by both of you, he gives you both a wink. I have an entire shop. And I got a problem I can't figure out. As he begins to walk. And as you guys walk, are you walking with him?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alpha team is just positioned on the bridge now.
Mm-hmm.
They fill the bridge when he's not there.
Mm-hmm.
And he takes you guys to an elevator and you go down. And she's still looking down.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. And as you guys get off in Jack's shop, it is an elaborate garage. You see prototypes of stuff he's been working on. Everything's in its place.
Mm-hmm.
Every tool is hung appropriately. You see one mechanic in there working on 2 or 3 grizzlies.
Can I do something real quick?
Yeah.
I need this.
Oh.
Real quick.
And as you guys walk in, the lights come on higher.
Good.
You see as he walks in, the lights. Sally, and you see a bright green transparent entity appear. Hello, Jack.
How many do you have?
I purchased her.
Okay.
It sounded bad.
She's an assistant. She's great.
Okay.
Sally, this is Shiro. Oh, hello, little one. Shiro is bored. Can't have that. I know. He's mechanically inclined and rerouted power conduits from Molly's interface to better light this room. So we're going to give her something to do. And you're going to make sure she gets enough hot chocolate. I can't eat it. What do you eat? Dirt. We'll try to get you as much dirt as possible. And he pulls this cover back. You recognize the vehicle. from the bunker under the house that had a bunch of classic vehicles that someone else won, but he has. I bought this off of one of my guys. I cannot figure out what this does. Oh, that's simple. He picks it up. There you go. And puts it back in. That's pretty good. That's pretty damn good. I got this over here. This is a old engine motor. It's not old. It's just different. I mean, I understand that, but I can't figure out how to make it work. Okay. Interfaces it with her pick. Now stay out of Molly's brains. Don't rearrange the ship. Yeah. Stay in here unless you gotta go to the bathroom or whatever it is you do. And he walks away.
There you go.
And he's like, "How bad? Keep walking."
Hey, Shimo, honey, what do you drink? You drink? I know you eat dirt and rock. But
Water.
Just want to cool.
Makes
Okay,
sense.
making sure.
I whisper at Jack, I'm like, we could hire her. We don't make her a member of the crew.
Optimistics.
Mm.
And he keeps walking. Who's staying with her and who's not? Or are you guys just leaving her be?
I just wanted to talk to the people that were running the orphanage.
I think we're gonna leave her be. I mean, Molly will let us know. Molly or Sally will let us know if she does anything weird. Not
Okay.
right.
Sally says goodbye. And it's quiet on this ship. Compared to the outside, it's almost silent inside the ship running.
Okay.
Other than the hum of the engine. You continue to do whatever it is you're going to do.
I want to. I want to place 2 calls. So I'm gonna end up being the phone call person in this game.
Okay.
Checking on people.
Okay.
Checking out the planet, really. 1 to Orlin, the 1 to Officer Tenor.
Orlin. Okay. Who are you calling first?
Orlin.
Hello, and he's wiping something down. How can I help you? Oh, hey, Jala.
Hey! How are things?
Cold.
Cold. Is everybody okay down there?
We're right as you could be. Yeah.
I have confirmation this is sticking around for 2 days.
Yeah, we
handle
knew.
it?
We were ready. We were ready. Don't know about the townsfolk, but we were ready.
Okay, how long has this been known? I know we were gone for like a week or so, but how long were we expecting this?
About a week ago, yeah, they told us. You guys left, and we didn't know. And,
Okay.
You know, and got checked that weather report. You know, it's kind of an old thing to do, but you do
we
it.
were literally off grid for like a day and a half.
Yeah,
So
these things happen. That's okay. You guys okay?
yeah, we're more concerned about you guys. We're up in space right now, but
We're right as rain. We got soup and sandwiches going.
okay.
We're here for 2, so
Cool.
yeah, I've closed the port down at least for 2 days because shit keeps crashing.
Right.
I got a lot of recovery work for the yard here later because a couple ships went down.
Okay. Cool. Well, that makes me feel better about the city. Maybe people got prepared. Okay.
Yeah, they knew right before solar SYSTEMAS. You know, it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
All right, well, I gotta get back to it.
Yeah, cool beans. Thank you. Bye.
Goodbye.
Knowing that, I feel a little bit better, but I'm still going to call Tanner just in case.
He answers. Hello?
Hey.
He's at home.
Oh, shit. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I was about to sit down and watch a game.
Okay.
Sure, the police station's closed.
Frozen or
I'm
just
not
closed?
Don't even try. I
Okay.
sent everybody home. Our vehicles are frozen to the ground.
I mean, I'm reasonably certain nobody's gonna go out criming in this. They'll freeze to death first.
That's the hope.
Okay.
I hope they die doing it. Don't put that on record. You ain't recording it.
No.
Oh, good.
Alright, well, I just wanted to check on everybody because I wasn't aware that there was a freaking, like, super frost warning. So, okay. Cool. Well, alright. Let us know if you need anything. We are currently on the spoiler in space.
He sits down in his chair, kicks his feet up. Yep, and I'm at home.
Oh, hey, on that note, farm is currently empty because, again, we didn't know this was happening. So, I got all the kids with Jack on the spoiler. So,
Where you guys at?
currently above Yandan.
Alrighty, we're good here. Me and the wifey, we got a bunch of burnables, so
Sweet.
we'll be fine. We're gonna camp out in the old living room and keep her toasty.
Sweet. Yeah, anything, if you hear or see anything weird happen on the farm, unless I say otherwise, assume it's not us for 2 days.
I can't get out.
Well, shit. Okay, never mind.
Even my shuttle's
Frozen?
shittled.
Yeah.
He points his pick out his door,
Mm-hmm.
which he has been maintaining the door.
The door? Okay.
There's like 4 feet of snow in his yard,
Mm-hmm.
and his trees are broken.
And a few
falling
inches of
over.
ice. Cool.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, stay safe. We're here. Domino and the Hope are out of the frost and free should there be any emergency situations the
Good to
hospital
know.
can't
Give
get
me
to.
Domino's information.
I send it to him.
Okay. All right, we'll use her as an emergency, but she might go down.
She's in space right now.
I'm just saying, if she comes back in, she might go down because the engines will freeze.
Okay.
It's coldy.
Yeah, it is.
All right, gotta go.
Yep.
They're playing.
Enjoy.
Click.
Thinking guys. Okay.
Godric, what are you doing?
Well, my initial idea was to show up at the orphanage and talk about the kids and if they wanted anything, or maybe give every single one a puppy. I don't know. And or maybe just adopt them all.
I'm pretty sure Dwalin and his wife would kill you if you gave them all puppies.
And basically have all the kids raised up on the mansion farm.
Well, Big Papa Warbucks is always out adventuring. I mean, that's a great existence.
Yeah,
right?
I thought about it. And then I saw what the guy did to the kid and was not happy. Because, you know,
saw
like...
what Jack did to the guy.
Right?
153-year-old bored teenager. Yeah.
No, the little kid.
Uh-huh.
And... I don't know. Maybe I can... I don't know. Oh, can you please drop me off at my new ship?
Where is it?
I know the name, I can't remember it.
Alcott Station.
Alcott Station. Amy's already there.
Good. Jack, Jolly, you go making a pit stop? We're going to swing out to Alcott Station. It's a recycling yard I've used for years.
Oh, cool. Yeah, field trip.
Field
Let's go.
trip, kids.
He's a wily old man. So brace yourself. He's something to behold. He's not mean, though.
Okay.
He's just not like, yeah, okay, you'll see.
I yell out at the kids, "Who wants to go on a field trip?"
They're like, and they start dancing and screaming, and Darwin's just like,
"Who all wants a puppy?"
Nay!
Are you gonna be good kids?
No!
And I'm like, "We'll see." And it's kind of...
You feel the ship rotate and turn, and then you hear... and feel a small jolt forward. or throwing you backwards rather, as the ship starts to sail off into the never-ending void of space. So
it's like one jump.
you don't know how far it is though.
Oh.
You're in flight for about 20 minutes. Then you feel the ship into a quick deceleration. Then you feel the ship rotate again. As it comes in, you hear it come to a complete stop. As you feel the gantry attached to Jack's ship. You see Jack appear wherever you guys are. Hi, we're at Alcott Station. Your ship's out there.
All right. You kids want to see the new ship? It's a luxury liner.
Yay!
If that's okay with Mama Jala over here.
Hey, you better touch
Actually,
Darwin and his
it's
wife.
up to me. And you see Darwin's wife appear.
Darwin, Darwin. Who is Darwin? Did we just screw up his name all the time?
Yeah.
It's Darwin is Warlin. Warlin's one of the guys from LARP.
Cool, it's Darwin. All right.
He's the wife of a mercenary that was too disabled.
Yes,
Yeah.
that we turned. So we turned him into the glorified babysitter.
Babysitter. No.
And every now and then he gets really bored. His wife sends him off with us.
On a very dangerous mission. It's great. It's the best marriage ever. All the kids. You guys are attached to the station. You're not attached to your ship. Your ship is attached to the station as well. And then you, are you guys getting off of Jack's ship?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not.
You're not. Darwin's wife is like, well, you gotta ask me first. Is your ship safe?
Oh, it's very safe. The only thing running is droids, and Amy's already there.
Oh.
I don't even have guns on the ship yet.
Will Jala be there?
No.
No.
I have absolutely no interest in everything.
Darwin, bring your armor.
Ah.
Yes, dear.
Is your farm big enough for every child to have an animal?
No.
No.
Okay.
Gadget, I know we call it. I pull him aside.
Santa Claus.
I pull him aside. I know we call this an orphanage, but they are not all orphans. Some of the parents just haven't been found. So.
Really?
Some of these kids are from far, far away.
Can you give me
Shiro's from like a place that's a year flight away.
Why didn't anybody tell me this? I could just give me names, and I'll have people go out and get them.
Because Shiro is 1 year warp away from home.
I'm familiar. Where's she from?
I tell him, whatever it is,
Oh.
Gaxio system.
Do I know this place?
You've seen it.
I've heard
you've
of
never
it.
been there, but you've seen it on the solar system map. It is a long ways away.
And I look at her. I'm like, you're from there?
Mm-hmm.
You are smarter than all of us.
Mm-hmm.
She's well aware.
I'm gonna be talking a lot to you. Well, let's go check out the ship and meet Aunt Amy.
Okay. As you guys disembark the ship onto a rather unpleasant smelling space station. As you step off, it's gray and blacks, and the pipes are kind of wet and cold. But you see an old man.
I don't see shit. I'm hanging out on Jack's ship.
You see an old man appear, bald, horseshoe, old white guy. And he's like, and walks like this. Hey, everybody! Welcome to Alcott Station. We got the best recycling there is.
Oh, good. I'm just here to take a look at my ship.
Oh, right this way. You must be Godric, yeah?
Yes, I am.
Okay. And you hear this, it starts to get louder the further in you go. He's like, don't worry, we're just wrecking a couple old ships. Them things were in a real nasty battle off with some fucking warship. Oh, sorry, there's kids. Sorry, kids, let's go. And they're all like, it's gross in here.
In space.
Don't touch stuff, and everything's heavy and it can hurt you. Follow me close. As you guys start to walk
Don't worry, kids. It's
down
gonna be a
one
lot better.
gantry, and then you make another walk out onto another gantry that's attached to your ship. And as you do,
I contact Amy, let her know we're here with kids, and blah blah blah. Also,
she responds, "Okay." You see the door open. It smells like popcorn the moment the door opens, and it's red floors, like red carpet floors. And then you see a droid in a waiter's outfit standing there. Welcome to the ship. I hope you enjoy the fun and games, where everybody's a winner. And he starts to walk off. And the kids are like, wow. It's like a dirty old building stuck in the 80s.
my ship?
Like cigarette smoke on the ceilings. Amy's got a wall panel down doing some electrical diagnoses. It's not filthy.
Okay.
It's just dated.
Dated.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Like worse.
Oh.
Like, you ever walk into an old office building when they were allowed to smoke? And the
Like
ceiling tiles were yellow.
Like the old part of the Toledo Hospital, you can
Yeah.
just tell when you've hit an old building.
Yeah, you're just like the floor tiles in some areas are cracked. And the windows are clean. Nothing's dirty. It's just old. Like it's dated.
But they told me it was brand new when I got it, like off the line.
100 years ago.
Yeah, Captain, you were lied to. But it's worth every penny. Because look, when she pulls up, you actually have enough positions, as far as Amy's concerned, to put probably close to 100 guns on the ship.
Amy, can you get a hold of somebody that can get this all cleaned and prepared?
I could put the droids in clean mode, but it's gonna be a couple days
No.
to get it done.
We need like 1,000 droids.
This is a big ship. It took me a day to walk it.
Okay. Did obviously Riker didn't come. Did Razor?
Yeah, he's down below in the engine.
What did he say?
Needs some minor repair. But it's not gonna be able to do what you want it to do unless we replace the engines. You're gonna need at least 4 shield generators.
All right. Tell him I want names of the best stuff.
Okay.
And I need to make a phone call.
Okay.
Somebody's gonna yell at.
Hey, Razor. Yeah! Boss needs a price list. Alright.
Spare no expense.
Good stuff. Don't chimp. Alright. You, who are you calling?
Jackson Delbert.
He doesn't answer.
Okay. I guess I'm looking in the white pages or the yellow pages.
What are you looking for?
Basically somebody else that does what he does.
Which is?
I'm
You looking for droids?
looking for droids.
You find them, but they say unavailable. There's like 18, but they're all unavailable.
Who else can I call? There's gotta be somebody.
And while he looks for someone to call, we're going to take a few minute break. You get up and stretch the old legs. Go get you something to eat, get you something to drink. We're going to take a quick little break. We'll be
We're gonna
right
order some food.
Get the foods ordered. All right, see you in a little bit.
I'm gonna try and get this freaking thing to charge.
No, I thought this.
Oh.
I'm like, oh! And we're back. What's up? So, picking up where we just left off.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys move through the new ship, it's fine. The smell of popcorn continues, and you see booths for concessions, places where you buy food. And you still see card tables. And you see a pool behind glass.
A swimming pool?
Yeah. And they're like, oh, can we go swimming? But there's no water in it. There's jacuzzis and a locker room. There's a gym. But then you move back to where the rooms are. You go in the rooms.
Mm-hmm.
You look in the one room. It's economy class. It's pretty much 10 by 10 with a bunk. And you see there's a small little bathroom in there. And it's for people who are just trying to get through. Then you open up one of the more expensive more expensive rooms. And it's like a king-size bed with crappy old curtains. Like staying at a really, really dated Holiday Inn.
I'm just making a list of all the luxury stuff I'm getting.
Okay. You start making your list. Everything's clean, just dated. You make your way to the galley where all the food's prepped. Not much in there. Pots and pans are gone. Stove is missing. All 3 stoves are missing. You're starting to get the sensation that whoever ran this dried up and blew away as far as a company. And then you make your way down to the next floor, which is where there's a gym, like a gymnasium for whatever you want to play. There's a shooting range. There's multiple like a holobridge in a way. Not to coin, Star Trek, but it's where there's holographic games to play. And but all that's brand new stuff. You notice that there's droids walking around doing maintenance on the ship. And as you continue to make your way lower into the ship, you finally find what the droids charge at. And the area needs some maintenance. It's old.
Is there a repair place too?
No repair place.
That's on the list.
It's not like, they go over there and just fix themselves and then come back to work. Someone's got to come in and maintenance.
Okay.
Then you make it down to where Razor is in the shield generation room and the engine room. And it's huge. Like this ship, you're in it for 3 hours walking around. And you still haven't seen everything as you make your way around this ship.
I mean, is it as big as the Swaler?
It's bigger than the Swaler. It's like 2 Swalers long and like 3 nights wide.
Swaler stretched or Swaler normal?
Normal.
Okay.
It's a long, wide pleasure ship. That's all it is. They have everything. I mean, everything. From massage rooms to, crafts. They got...
I was like, Jack, you want a massage?
Do I look like I need one?
Yeah.
So if it's something that can be done to make a person happy, it's rare.
Pretty much. You can tell that this ship was built for long travels. And if, you haven't even made it to the bridge yet.
I was like, talk to me. What are we looking at? Turn this into a giant pleasure gunship.
Razor's like, well, Wouldn't take much except a lot of money.
Of course. Like $2 billion.
He's like, you're looking at new motors, you're looking at new engines, a new warp drive. This one was the original. You'd need gun panels to actually install the guns on the ship. Then you'd have to rerun it and wire it. Rough estimate, about $2 billion. To get it where you want it, if I'm thinking the same.
What about the EMP guns?
EMP guns? We don't have EMP guns. We're outlawed.
Can you make some for me?
You want me to go to prison?
Nobody has to know. I'll go to prison. My ship. Name's on it.
How many do you want?
4.
4?
Out of 50 guns.
This thing can hold up to 100 according to Amy.
I look at Jack. I'm like, do I need 100 guns, Jack, to free a planet?
Yeah.
Okay, make it 10 EMP guns, and the rest of them are guns.
Write that down.
Plus stealth.
I can't get a stealth generator big enough.
I have. What about the
There
one?
isn't one. It's too big. The ship is too big.
Can you build one? And
No,
can somebody?
I don't know how.
No, can somebody build one?
Someone, maybe. Not me.
Okay, three. I'll put in $3 billion to get all the fancy shit. Okay, I order it, all of it brand new. What about the droids? Do you think you could upgrade them for?
I don't know anything about droids.
Okay.
That's a Riker thing.
If I order this stuff now, will they bring it here to install?
I don't know.
I guess I have to call the people.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
All right, I'll do that. All right, thank you, Razor.
Yeah. And he closes the lid on one of the motors. He's like, get it where you want it, it's going to cost.
Yeah.
What are you going to do with the Haunted?
Oh, I'm going to empty out the back of the ship and have it like a loading area so I can load ships in and out of it and equipment and things like that. Kind of like it's like a cargo ship, like the Haunted.
You're doing that to this?
One of the things I'm doing. I just had it big enough to put the Haunted in.
I don't know if you'd want to.
Why?
The Haunted is kind of its own thing. You just can't take all your shit around with you all the time.
No, but can you imagine the firepower?
Can you imagine trying to command all that?
I'll take care of that.
All right, I gotta go.
All right, thanks, Razor.
I gotta get back to Yandan. There's some stuff going on I gotta fix.
There's a couple thousand for your time.
Mark it on.
Actually, no. And I just start calling people about the stuff.
Okay, you start making those calls. What are you trying to accomplish?
Basically, I'm turning it into a super battleship to help free the planet. It's specifically for slaving, rescuing slaves.
The approximate cost was off by about $2 billion. It's going to cost you about $4 billion to get the parts and have it all installed by droids.
Okay.
In essence, and that takes you the good majority of the rest of the day to get done.
Okay.
We're going to wait for Jala to come back so she can have her turn.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on how a toddler's behaving, we might have to call it early. I don't want to. I have some stuff planned, but see what happens. So through the majority of the day, the kids are just kind of wandering around the ship. Not much for anyone to do because all of the substance has been taken out until they find one of the hollow rooms.
Mm.
And they all get heavily involved in a kids' adventure game where they all go on an adventure. But Shiro doesn't latch onto it. Goes into her own room and starts working on something mechanical in the Hollow game.
I go up to her. Hello, Shiro.
She takes the headset off. Hi.
My name's Godric.
I know.
What are you playing?
Mechanic simulator.
You like it?
Yes.
Do you want it?
Where? You gotta put it.
I don't know, but I can give it to you if you want. I have no need for it.
It's just a game.
I know, but would you like to have it?
I mean, I guess.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
Let me know if you need anything.
Back on. And she starts playing. There's not really much left in this ship. The kids are just kind of playing games.
I'm going to the bridge.
Go to the bridge. It takes you 45 minutes. Legs start to hurt. As you make your way onto the bridge, doors open. Bright white floors, carpeted. The command bridge on this is newer, been remodeled, refurbished. The command chair is a red leather with gold trim. You notice that the it's got a very big viewing window. There's a windshield. There you can see a really, really big section of space.
I look for the droid that's in command of flying it.
There isn't one on the bridge.
Where would they be? Hey, Amy?
Yes, Commander.
Can you fly this ship?
Yes, Commander.
Let's go to the ASAR station, the closest one.
Okay.
Why? What's wrong?
What are we gonna do with all the people?
They can stay on the ship. We're not going.
No, they can't. They
Why?
get sucked into space. They opened the ship up.
Oh. Oh, my stuff must be here already.
I don't know.
All right. I guess that's it.
So I'll say you spend pretty much the rest of the day just semi-prepping the ship for a big overhaul. The kids eventually go back on to the Swaler of Rome. Talk long about their adventures on the dirty space station. The new ship called the Good Samaritan. I'll say day one of the deep freeze comes to a close. Uneventful, everybody's belly's full of food and hot chocolate. They just kind of stay on Alcott Station.
I go off the station. I go to the station and I look for dirt.
On the dirt? On the station?
Oh, it's nothing. Never mind. I just kind of look around trying to see what other things I can do to this ship. Try
Make
to
an intelligence check.
Nine.
How much else that you're aware of, your mechanics and at least your more mechanically intelligent people pretty much seem to have summarized what the max potential of a pleasure yacht is in regards to flipping it into a gunship.
Godric, the ship flipper. Okay, what time is it?
At this point, it's like midnight.
Are the kids asleep? Then they need
Oh,
to...
yeah. They're on the Swaler right now.
I'll fall asleep in the luxury suite.
Of your new ship?
Yeah, try it.
And you do. It smells musty and old, but it's clean. Morning comes and there is a tray of hot food Not bad, not great, just all right. Breakfast sitting outside your room as a droid walks away from the plate. And you have bacon, eggs, and hash browns and coffee. That's it.
I'm just waiting for all my stuff to be installed.
Okay.
I know they're going to want me to sign stuff.
Well, it's going to take a little bit for the stuff to come in.
I know.
And as it does start to slowly come in the next day, you start getting notifications where you want this stuff to go.
Not just sending the guns where they're supposed to go, everything.
Well, I mean, no, it's not. Like you got a cargo hold, you can put it all.
Okay.
You have to fill up the cargo hold with all of the equipment, and it starts to pour in. Because the cargo hold's usually the best place to put it when the ASARs can just grab the ship, twist it upside down, and start just working on it.
Is the gas tank full?
You didn't check.
Am I even close to it?
No. Your legs are sore.
I call fucking Razor. Razor, you forgot something.
What'd I forget?
Did you check the gas tank?
Yeah, it's half.
Is it? Okay. How much fuel can it hold?
Oh. About 1 million gallons?
What kind of fuel?
Oh, the plasma.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. He hangs up.
And then I call the gas pump people to come to look.
Fill it up. That costs you a lot. Probably like 25 million.
25 million?
Yep, to fill it.
Really?
Now you got to remember, these things are used to flying for months at a time, if not years at a time.
So if I fill it completely, it'll last a minute.
It'll last a while. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Mark it off.
467
You bought it.
billion.
You're paying for it.
Wait, you said million, right?
25 million.
Oh.
$.
They said 25 billion. I was about to shit. I'm like, what? All right.
In short order, the tanker arrives, and another tanker, and another tanker. As they start to pump it full, you pay them their money. And it is full. What else?
I want to go speak to the recycling guy.
Okay. He's still waking up a little bit, like, hello.
Hey.
Hey.
I know you probably find weapons, inappropriate black market stuff people try to throw away,
Yeah,
or
sometimes.
do you have any that you're getting ready to throw away?
Nope.
You have none whatsoever.
Nope.
Is he lying?
Make an insight check.
$22.
He's got something. He's just not telling you.
I can make it worth your while. I got billions. I just bought this thing.
Not for long the way you're spending.
Make a persuasion check.
I thought I just... Oh, it's an insight. $13 and $13, 26.
Well, there's no one on this station.
Crazy old coot.
Not of me.
Okay. Okay.
As he walks off. Jala,
Yes.
the first day ended. Kids came back to the Swaler, hung with you for a little bit
Mm-hmm.
when everybody went to bed.
Okay.
They told stories of the Hollow Suites in the Godric's new ship
Nice.
and all of the entertainment stuff and how boring it was in some sections and how it was fun in others.
Uh-huh.
And then everybody went to bed.
Okay.
That is day 1. Of the
Okay.
cruise. Day 2, you wake up and see Godric if you go on the space station talking to the crazy old guy
Okay.
and see them walk off. What are you doing?
Day 2, assuming everything's still good on Yandan, I am going to get Jack's permission. Do we know if we're leaving this area soon, or are we waiting for his ship to be ready?
You don't know.
Okay.
It's all up in the air. He made a bunch of purchases to try to get his ship where he wants it.
Okay.
He spent pretty much all yesterday making the orders and the purchases and ended up spending probably 6 times more than he thought he would.
I'm going to buy like a basket full of just snacks and toys and crap. Like a gift basket for the kids.
Okay.
And then we are going with Jack, Darwin, and his wife's permission.
D-Dog. Okay.
We're going to have the biggest, most ridiculous game of hide and seek we can do.
On Jack's ship?
On Jack's ship.
Oh no.
And whoever hides the best gets the basket.
Okay. So you order this thing. It arrives.
Mm-hmm.
How much were you trying to spend?
I have the picture of the basket in my head.
Let's hear it.
Nah, let's say 300 Pindari. There's some good shit in that.
That's a lot. Okay. And it comes in.
Comes with animals.
On Jack's ship and you meet up with it in the cargo bay.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
Give the kids something awesome.
It's like a 3 foot by 3 foot square of just shit. Chocolate and everything's in this basket. And then you tell the kids what they're gonna do.
I tell them only place off limits. I'm gonna pull up the schematics. I'm gonna point out the weapons bay, Jack's room.
Okay.
And I feel like maybe the med bay should be off limits too.
I would recommend the engine room.
And the engine room. I'm gonna mark those 4 spots and say these 4 places are off, and the bridge. 5 spots. These 5 spots are off limits. Everywhere else, go nuts.
They're like, get away, move, ow, get out of my way, ah!
I'll be the it.
You'll be there?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll give him like 5 minutes because this is a big ship.
Okay, so you're waiting 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And at the end of that 5 minutes, you don't hear anything.
Damn
but the engine
Uh-huh.
humming. So as you begin to make your way down the hall, roll an investigation check.
And I will say a rule that I didn't tell them. Obviously, this is a big ship. I know it's going to take a long time to find. Once I get down to like the last 2 or 3 kids, if I'm really having trouble, I'm going to run a sweep.
Cheat on them.
What am I doing? Investigation?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
23.
23. Okay.
They're bored. I'm bored.
It's a boring ass day. You find 5 of them trying to hide behind piping in the hallway.
How
Immediately.
many kids am I looking for?
Like 15.
Okay.
I thought there was like 50 something kids there.
A lot left.
A lot of them got picked up.
Okay, that's good.
Like, you guys were gone for a week. A lot transpires. It's kind of like, you know, when you go overseas and you come home, a lot changes, but everything was the same while you were there. You know what I mean? All right, roll another investigations check.
Found 5. All right.
5 out of 15. You're a quarter of the way there.
I'm falling good on this investigation. 19.
19. Okay. You're not finding them in this next section.
Next section. Okay.
And the soldiers stop you, look at you, go.
I'm playing with the kids. It's fine. If you
They
see
keep
one,
walking.
if you see a little one giggling, leave them where they are.
Okay.
Keep rolling. Lisa is approaching you with your order.
With the pizza. You order pop.
Yes. Natural 20.
You find
Of all the shit for me to walk around.
you find another 11 of them.
That's.
Because they're all trying to hide in the kitchen.
I found an extra kid. But you said there were 15 kids.
No, hang on, ignore that. I rolled the wrong damn dice. No, I'm an idiot.
He rolled the blood dice.
They all died.
That's the way.
Fucking criminals. 3 of them. I'm sorry. I rolled a damn D20 instead of my D4.
I found 3 of them. Okay,
Yeah.
so I got 7 more to find.
You do. They were hiding good. Like, one was up in the ceiling.
Okay, that one sucked. That's a 10.
A 10?
Mm-hmm.
You hear...
I wanted to crash.
3 of them fall through the ceiling into one of the captain's quarters and land. 2 of them landed on the bed. 1 of them landed on the bed frame, and they're like, "Oh!"
Okay, I'm gonna hold that because I think we might have food, and I think they're calling because I got the same phone call twice.
All right.
Even though I told Matt.
Danger.
Did you say you needed me to help with a deer? What's the crew compliment for this ship?
For what ship?
The Good Samaritan?
I mean, it's all droids, so you have probably 500 droids running the ship.
And they know I'm the captain, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so they follow my orders.
Most of the time.
The droids.
Unless
Okay.
they're broken. Hang on, they're calling you again. Hello? From Minnesota.
I know, but that's what they're coming to roll it called.
Alright, y'all, we'll be right back. Hang on a second. Gotta deal with pizza issues.
I had that last week too. I said please knock, and she texted me from the driveway, "Hey, I'm outside." Okay, cool. I said knock.
We ordered space pizza. Yeah, we ordered.
Whatever that
We
means.
call it Pizza. Space pizza.
Super slam. Oh.
Well, it's
What?
Pizza.
What do you want, ranch?
No.
Yeah. I'm really not super hungry.
All right. I gotta put my Jiminy Cricket pad back on. There. Now, you have found 12? No.
I need 10. I need 5 more. Wait, how are the kids? The ones that crash landed.
Holding their sides and going, oh! And they're laughing.
Okay, everybody okay?
Yeah! Oh, we're out.
Okay, yes you are. Go sit down. That's 18. A lot. 20 something.
20 something.
23.
You find one more of them.
Oh my god, they hit good. All right.
Oh yeah. This one was like in a closet behind a hidden wall.
Oh, nice. That's gonna be 19.
Okay. You find 4.
That's, oh, who do I find last? Because I was only
Shiro.
looking for 4 more.
She was in the very tip of the nose. Like to the farthest end where sometimes the ship's scanners have a hard
Hard time
picking it up.
reaching? Nice. Alright, cool. I'll get them all gathered. Congratulations. Shiro gets the big prize. You guys did an amazing job. That was really hard.
Not fair. Don't worry, guys. She'll share. She don't eat that stuff.
Yeah, she didn't even eat the candy. So,
She's just sitting there kind of picking out of a bag of dirt. She has, eats it. Thank you.
you're welcome. I know it's been kind of boring the last couple days, so I was trying to liven it up a little bit.
Thank you.
Yeah.
As the kids lick their wounds and go back to the area, there's not much to do. If you want, just want to wait out the rest of the day and just hang out.
I think we just go hang out, watch movies, just do the chill, nothing to do.
Yeah, Jack's shift's not as fun as the night. But
It's more industrial, more for killing things.
yes. But the soldiers enjoy the reprieve of seriousness from, the
Hey,
commander.
mister, what's this thing do?
Zap. Okay, we don't touch that now.
So,
Do we get napkins?
Godric, what are you doing?
I'm talking to this old guy, remember?
He takes you over to a hidden wall. Presses 3 buttons in the corner and it opens. he has an entire treasure room full of illegal shit.
I was like, I'll give you $1 billion. Oh, wait, how much? I mean, I already have a giant trophy room from the Planet of Chains. I took all that shit. All the black weapon stuff.
No, you didn't.
What I could grab.
You got like 2 things, that was it.
Okay, thank you.
Hello. And, like he's got a wall of blasters and a wall of like rifles with, you can tell they're illegal mods because they're like kind of rigged together and not that great. Like wiring's been connected where it's not supposed to be to overcharge the rifles. And
they got revolvers?
yeah, these guys, yeah. They're crappy looking. They're not nice, like new space stuff. It's just someone made this stuff illegal.
I'll give him. What's your highest offer? For everything.
For everything.
And growing supply of it.
Well, I ain't in the trade business now. I was gonna open a museum of illegal stuff.
Well,
I got done when I retired here, so.
How about 200 million?
Make a persuasion check.
I'm not paying. I'm not dropping a bill. Godric has a thing for weapons and books.
Gadget has a thing for trying to go to prison for owning illegal stuff.
But I do more good than bad. Way more good than bad.
Make a persuasion check. Sorry about the audio. We're trying to figure it out.
Yeah, ongoing process.
31.
Yeah, that's a pretty good number. How about an extra $5 million? Just so we don't talk about it. And this was never mentioned.
How about an extra 5 million if we've never saw each other before?
Even better. So mark it all off.
Crap, I can't do math right now. Jala, can you help me with math?
It's your math, you gotta do it.
Dang, that's a big number, man.
It's called the calculator on your phone.
I don't know how to do 4.
These guys, okay, so to give you perspective, go ahead and look it up, but these guys have a ridiculous amount of resources. Because they've been adventuring and helping people out for now, what, 2 years now? You guys have been running this?
I think about a year or so. It hasn't been that long in game.
Well, I mean, out of game.
Oh, out of game? 3.5.
3.5 year game.
Ish.
That's $1 billion, right?
No, that's millions.
Okay,
It's 467 million. You need to add one more digit to that. But,
okay, I got it. Minus 200.
excuse me. And they've been acquiring quite a bit of wealth. They won a lottery by finding something. I mean, that's why they're so wealthy, and that's why they have so much stuff. When they started out, they didn't have anything. They had a crappy crashed space shuttle ship. It's more of a troop transport.
And we had to take a job to find that.
And they took a job to find it. They found it in a muddy field.
Won a couple of lotteries, got a couple of bounties we weren't even aware of.
Alright, I did it.
Ended a lot of crime, took over pretty much running Yandan, Catan away. Because everything was corrupt. The whole area was corrupt. They fixed it, so.
We shut it down. Okay.
Okay, so.
Can you help me load this stuff on the ship?
Well, yeah. For that much money.
Okay.
And so, he helps you load it up. It takes about an hour. He's like, well, with that, I quit. See you later.
Wait, who owns this place then?
Don't know, don't care.
Dang, I have a place now. No.
And you see him go to an exit bay, and then a moment later you see a crappy little shuttle take off.
Can you at least load my stuff on there?
Your ship's on your stuff's on your ship. He just kind of like set it down in your ship,
Yeah.
and all the little droids are like, "Where do you want it?"
Is there a place with a lock?
We have a lot
like
of
a
boxes.
locker box kind of safe room?
We have 357 locker boxes.
You have a safe room?
Yes.
A safe. Big
Yes.
safe. Like a bank safe.
We have a gun room.
Put it all in there.
Okay. And they take off with like 7 bags
All right, turn it down a little bit more.
full of like illegal black market guns that you just purchased and other things. You don't even know what they do. He didn't either.
I like to hunt.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. You do that. So. The rest of the day, what are you doing?
Is there anybody at my house?
No essential.
You don't know.
I call my house.
No one answers.
Well, that's a good thing.
Do I have any messages from my secretary or?
Not really. No, just more, hey, sign this.
I just signed. What are they? What do
It's
I say?
receipts.
For what?
Verifying that
All
you made
this
these purchases.
Shit you've been buying.
I say, look, just make a stamp with my name on it. No, I'll just sign it.
Okay.
And copy paste to all of that.
Okay. Anything else?
But for me, or period? Okay.
I start looking over the weapons to see if I know any of them I've known from past weapon usage and other purchases of other stuff. That makes sense?
What's that?
I'm just trying to. I'm
No.
looking at the weapons.
No, it
I'm
didn't.
looking at the weapons to see if I, notice any really good ones, powerful. Because I'm looking for revolvers.
You don't see anything. I mean, everything on the market's the stuff on the market. Anything you want custom, you're going to have somebody make, or you're going to have to buy it kind of on the sketchy side of things.
Okay. Oh, what is her name? She's the one that gave me the lecture about being in charge of the children.
Darwin's wife?
Don't call her.
She answers. Hello?
Hey, I was thinking about doing something really nice for the kids this year.
What?
I have a bunch of holo programs I don't need.
Okay.
I would like you to come and pick out the ones that are appropriate. I know, what's her name really liked the mechanic simulator, and they had a bunch of ones for kids.
Okay, we'd
And
have
if-
to have a room for that.
I'll take care of your space and everything. Just, you can come get the holo programs.
Okay.
Thank you.
She does. She shows up shortly and kind of picks them up, talks to you for a moment about really nothing. And then she goes back to doing what it is she was doing. Jala,
Mm-hmm.
are you doing anything the rest of the day or not really?
I'm gonna check the weather on Yandan, get a
It's-
situation status.
It's coming to the later end of the second day
Mhm.
at this point.
Mhm.
Everybody's just kind of hanging out, watching TV, playing games.
Mhm.
Not cold there anymore. It's starting to thaw out.
Starting to thaw out.
Yep.
Do the thing that Vanessa hates and watch the news of Yandan, see if there's any reports of bad
You
happening.
do a lot of this with the news. You're just kind of like, Oh, look, the real news, the weather report, and then you start watching.
Mm-hmm.
Essentially, the planet's coming back in closer to the sun
Okay.
at this point, so it's stabilizing everything.
Okay.
It was just a fluke thing.
Okay. But like livestock, farm report, deaths. I'm
don't
just
have-
hearing all of it.
You don't have any of it yet. There's nothing.
Numbers aren't there yet, or they're just not reporting it.
I'm not reporting it, or it's not available.
Okay.
Because no one's really answering.
Okay.
So.
I don't know. Can I make a call to Orland? Get news on the ground.
Sure.
Yeah. I know Turner's probably tuned everything out.
Okay. He answers right away. Hello.
Hey, just checking in. How we kind of got away for a little bit. How are things down there?
Going out. We're doing all right. Getting ready for SYSTEMAS. Really, we're just putting the final toppings on the old cake. If you get me.
Good. Okay. So everything's pretty good there. No major disasters.
No, well, we lost the bulkhead, but that's nothing new.
Okay.
We're trying to get the ships out of the snow and get ready for things to go on as normal.
Oh goodness. Sorry. Cool. Okay. I actually might need to talk to you about somebody. We have I'm kind of trying to help her find a job, if you will. Her name's Shiro. I don't think she's an orphan. I think we just kind of caught her up in with the influx doing everything on the slave planet. She's really smart. She's not from the system. I let her know what she is, where she's from, what she's capable of doing, and she's bored. I don't know if that is of any use to you or
Make
somebody
a
to work
persuasion
with.
check. Yes, black market impulse buys are always the best.
23.
Well, send her over and we'll see what she's capable of. Not much to go on really, but we'll give her a shot. If it don't work out, I'll let you know.
I'm just scared if she's useful to you, that she's gonna run out of stuff. You're gonna run out of stuff for her to do.
No, never.
I wrote down. She fixed Darwin's mech. She rewired the swaler just because.
Well, you see all this stuff that flies in here? It's all junk. Okay? And they hire up my guys to fix their junk. It's daily.
Cool.
Space is abusive to ships. Yeah, you already know that. So,
okay. Yeah. I'll send you over for an interview when we get back.
Yeah, just trial period.
Yeah.
You don't interview someone like that.
Okay. Trial period. Sounds good.
All right.
Yeah.
You gotta go.
Go.
Click. Godric, coming to the close of the second day. What are you doing?
No.
Chewing.
Has this stuff been installed on my ship yet, or do I have to fly it in?
You gotta fly it to the ASARS unit.
Alright. I can't do that, can I?
Have you tried to fly the ship?
Didn't you say the bay was open and everybody would fly out to space if I did?
Well, when there's people on board, yeah.
Then I guess me and Amy will take the ship to the ASAR unit.
Okay. Amy grabs two spacesuits off the swaler. And comes back and tells you to put one on.
Alright.
You have all of your equipment. And all the droids have got notification that they're going to have major maintenance. And they all go to their actual droid storage bay and lock it down. As you guys pull away from the station, this thing does not turn shit. Turns and banks, and it takes you about 10 minutes to line up to where you have to go.
Oh, that's another thing I'm going to work
But
on.
it's so smooth.
A Cadillac smooth.
And you're off. You see the ship through Jack's windows on the 120 gun swaler of Rome. Take off. And Jack kind of walks up next to you. It looks like he's off to go get his toy fixed.
Yep.
Let's head back to the planet.
Yeah.
We'll meet him there.
Sounds good. I'm just gonna let Jack know. Not Jack. Godric know that we're gonna cut away and head back to Yandan.
And Jack has a smile on it, like a smirk.
I don't like that. What did you do?
You'll see. And he walks to the bridge, kind of with pep in his step. Not the drained, miserable, angry hulk of a man that he is. A little different.
What did you do?
You'll see.
I followed to the bridge.
And then, as you walk on the bridge, you see all of his soldiers, including the one he disciplined, wearing ugly red and green, with bells, sweaters. And standing on the bridge, unbeknownst to you, is CJ. Mary Solar System baby. And he is wearing a very tall, taller than this, top hat that comes up to here. And he's got these white snowman pants on. With bells in all the wrong places. And he shakes it.
All the
jingle, 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 jingle.
inappropriately appropriate places. Yeah.
Yes. Where's Godric?
You see that jackety giant thing that just left?
Yes.
He was on it.
Let's go home. And you feel the ship disconnect. By the way, let him know he needs to hire somebody at the station. Because he just caused that guy.
Yeah, I think he knows.
As you guys start to warp off towards home, Godric, you make it to the ASARS unit. Hello, welcome to the ASARS unit 5 million. How can I help you today?
Yes, we have a ton of work and upgrades that need to be done, and in installments. And I'd like the ship painted and renamed.
Send me the schematics, please. Okay. This has been pre-purchased. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. As it's checking off all of the things, you get like 150 thank yous.
Really?
Please exit the spaceship. Hold on to the ASAR's railing.
And I just...
Amy's like, hold on. And she like tucks you in, squeezing you, because she's an AI. She'll know her own strength. And you guys open the door. You feel all the air out of the casino area. You guys get propelled at this bar. Make a dexterity check. Don't fuck it up.
Don't fuck it up. What's open? And why is it open?
It's out in space. It's like a huge... This is the one CJ bought when it got destroyed. This is new.
18.
So...
Alright, you make it. Click, clink, click, clink. So what it is, if you guys don't...
Yeah, I don't think I'm understanding what's
what an
going on.
ASARS unit does is it's a... Kind of looks like... The best way to explain it is an octopus in space. But it's not organic. It's a mechanical thing with like robot arms. And what it does is you throw a schematic into it, it'll scan your ship and it'll... Okay, we can do this. Or, oh, no, you can't. But if you have it all pre-planned and thought out like Amy did and gave you the stuff, and then you give it to the ASARS unit, understood, doable. And then they'll cut your ship open with all the right equipment, rewire it. I mean, they do all the work. It would take a fleet of mechanics a week or 3 weeks to do. Does it in like an hour.
Do the droids get hurt?
You don't know.
Okay, so that's what I'm not understanding. I wasn't understanding why they were outside. It split open their ship while they were on it. So
No, here's what happened.
what? Okay.
I said the bar is in front of them. They pull up to the ASARS. Here's the ASARS. There's a bar on it they can just hold on to while it's working in space. They're not in a room. They're just holding on to it out in outer space while the ship is getting taken apart. And rearranged.
Okay, so there's no interior place for them to hang out. There's just okay. That's where I was lost.
Yes.
Okay.
So you guys are out in space, and you see this big. It actually shoots out 2 larger arms, grabs a hold of the ship like this, and spins it like a leg. Calculations complete. Completion time 1 hour. Please hold on for the remainder of your time.
I'm behind there for an hour?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, baby.
What
You
happens
got a
if
big one.
What happens if I drop?
You just go away.
Float.
Go away.
And then you make a new character.
You go away unless somebody can find you. So
Does
you're
this
just,
thing have oxygen on tank?
the suits you guys have are like sci-fi suits that you got like 3 hours of oxygen
Okay.
before you die. As you hang there, you watch this thing. You see all sorts of stuff shoot out into space. Bedding, carpet. You see it looks like someone just gutted a fish and dumped the guts out. And then you see what looks like your droid magazine with all the droids in it. It goes and holds it in position while it continues to work.
Okay, so the joints don't go.
But then you notice something. Make a perception check.
$17.
17. You see. Wait a minute. Just bought that. Just bought that one too. Oh shit. All your black market stuff is now flying away into space.
I call the ASARS unit.
You just talk to it.
I was
It's
like-
linked to your pick the whole time it's working.
Can you guys pick that up for me? I'll pay whatever. Just get that stuff.
I'm sorry. We're in a critical state of making your ship the way you want it. Would you like us to stop?
Can you start back up after we get that?
It'll be another hour.
That's fine.
Okay. And you see it stopping. Some of it's already gone.
Okay.
And more of it keeps going because it cannot move that
It
quick.
can't keep up.
So you get about 25% back what you want.
I love it. Karma.
As more and more shit.
I didn't do anything wrong to deserve that.
And then you see, like, just a lot of stuff is missing now. And then you start to see it open the cargo bay very carefully. And the hour-long process restarts. Spin the ship. Do it all again. And then it actually starts to put your motors in. Put your drives in. Make the bridge the way you want it. You see the carpet unfurl. And you see them tack it down. You see it all happening within the span of, at this point, an hour and a half that you made them restart. Everything is floating in space. They're not putting it in anything. It's just a ball of black market shit in space. And then you see one hand as they're closing it up at the close of the hour. Take a hand like this and just kind of scooch it into the cargo bay. When you see the gravity kick on, you just see it all go across the bay. You're far away enough, it's hard to tell, but you know some stuff landed. It was like throwing a basketball off a house.
Okay.
And it just as you comes to a close, it says, "Please sign. The ship is complete."
So the medical bay's finished. The
It goes through all the checklists. It says everything's completed.
and is it painted white with red stripe?
It's everything you wanted.
Okay.
I'll get you stats on it. You got to remind me or I'll forget.
Uh-huh.
Because my brain just gets tired.
It's got the EMP gun. No, I had to do
It's
that.
got the 10 out of 100. Yeah. Got all of it.
Alright. I'm surprised the ASARs would let me have EMP guns.
You programmed it. They built them.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, Amy programmed them. They built it. So technically, if you caught a felony, it doubles down because you manipulated a artificial
Artificial
intelligence to
intelligence.
do it. So that's like more laws you broke. It's like breaking laws to the second power.
God
So
power.
when you double down, go big or go home. You make your way back onto your ship. It
I'm
is
sorry.
exactly as you wanted. But then you hear the ASAR's unit slide something back in, and then a door shut. And then up out of the floor, you see the magazine that was in space full of droids, and they come back out.
Okay.
And they're kind of wandering around lost, like, you hear, what?
Amy,
And
can
they
you,
start to make their way around the ship.
Amy, do they need to be reprogrammed?
Later, they'll be fine.
Oh,
Where to?
what's the close? I mean, how close can I get this to Yandan and land it?
The ocean, you might be able to put it down, in the ocean.
Does Yandan's ocean even have? Is it even clean?
Yeah.
So I might be able to get it.
Well, you can bring it in. Getting it off out of the atmosphere again is going to be the major issue.
Will hurt the
But
planet.
you've replaced the motors. You've done all of that. You don't know what it can and can't do at this point.
Let's take it for a test spin.
Right. You guys start the half-an-hour walk to the bridge, because that's fun.
Can I say about that point? He gets pictures and video starts getting pictures and video of whatever the hell is going on the Swaler with the crew and CJ.
You see a picture of CJ standing there in what looks like an elf costume, with very inappropriately placed bells.
Oh, of course they are. Are they brass?
Yes, and shiny, in the shape of a phallus. So, you look at that and realize something's afoot.
We go meet up with CJ.
Okay, you sit down in the flight seat. Make a piloting check. Third from the bottom.
18.
Not too bad. You fire it up, barely here. You make that left. It turns more like the night now. It doesn't take you 10 minutes to line up. It takes you about a minute, which is really good. And when you engage the warp drives, it's now. Where it's... And as you come out of warp, you see the Swaler of Rome.
Okay, I'm being paged.
You see the night. You see the haunted. All sitting there in space.
Am I getting the feeling that something's up? That's not good.
You're getting the feeling that something's up. We're gonna wait for Jala to come back. Are you just restarting that?
Oh, what do you need?
You?
I thought there was something wrong. No, it's not.
As you come out of warp, both of you, at your respective different times, you see that the haunted, the night, the murder fleet, piloted by Stitch.
But okay.
That too. And you see other ships you haven't seen in a while. You also see the Retribution. And you see Genthal's ship.
I go over all comms. Like everybody I see out of every ship. Are we having a solar SYSTEMAS party? Is that what's happening right now?
And then up on the screen, your command is overridden by the CJC.
Mm-hmm.
It says, follow us as you see 100 different screens pop up on your overlay. And it's everybody going, Merry Solar Systemas! They're like, we got you. And
Nice.
then you see Orland's big, grinny face.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, y'all! Sorry to trick you. Planet's fine. We just needed some time alone to get it set up for you. So, come on
You
down.
froze the fucking planet to get us out of the way?
It's a terraformed planet, Goofy. I can adjust anything. Let's go. Get down here. It'll be a great time. CJ put me up to it, I promise. And then CJ goes, Tattletale. Don't shoot me. And then he's like, I won't. So, as you guys see this, you see this massive white with red stripes ship hulking over. Are you going to try to put it down?
I'll have Amy fly it.
Wait, as we land. Stitch?
Bloom.
How did he talk you into going along with this?
Make a persuasion check.
Hmm. 16.
He threatened to EMP me.
Ah, yeah. That'll do it.
So, best do as he said.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get him back later.
Hey, I'm just glad everybody was safe.
And then you get a message from the mansion. And you see Cottage standing there with an elf hat bent over. Her hair kind of slicked to her face with her pixie cut. Merry Solar Systemas, bitches. Eggnog at the mansion.
You say eggnog?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
And she like pans back. Your whole mansion is decorated in pink and garland and big bulbs. But you also noticed something when you were running your account. There's 25 million missing.
Do I notice it?
Oh yeah, you all noticed.
Oh, yeah.
Amy, do a records check.
I don't think you need to.
Yes, Captain.
Amy, how much did you actually spend on all those decorations?
I spent nothing.
Cottage, how much did you spend on those decorations?
We spent nothing.
CJ!
He's smiling.
How much did you hack out of our accounts to buy these decorations?
25 million.
There you go.
Does it look right? Is it like... I don't know if I can say it.
You don't know yet.
No, is it like a certain movie we like?
No.
Not that. Like,
No. 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 No, none of that.
What?
Let's see the light fixture.
Oh, we were too loud.
Oh.
Are you not liking something with your mouth full of food?
So,
He's fine.
you as you guys, are you coming in for a landing or not?
Amy, you think we could park it somewhere in a field?
Amy's piloting check. Not with that dice.
Jack!
We use this one. I can't read. Hang on, Captain. Orlin. Oh, hey, Amy. Hey, can you give me some thruster assisters coming down? We're gonna land in the ocean. For what? This. And she flicks him the schematic. Oh boy, that's a big one. Oh shit, that's like a Titan. Oh. Yeah, I'll have to give you every one I got. It's gonna cost you. I'm just kidding. It's Solar Systemas. They're on their way up. Thank you, Captain. Get in the Coca passenger seat. I need your help landing.
Okay.
This is probably the first time it's ever seen surface. So,
It's
get
going to
ready.
be in the ocean?
Well, not under the water. It'll be floating.
Can I turn the ship off?
You asked too many questions, Captain. Sit down.
Okay.
And as you do, you see it go before all of you as these small little... It looks small from your perspective because you're kind of far away. But they look like orbs coming up. Surface. You see about 100 of them stick themselves underneath yonder ship. You hear them. Clang, 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 clang. And then you see installing across your screen. Landing assist enabled. All right, Captain, here we go. You see the ship go. A piece of space junk obliterates against the hull.
Uh-huh.
All right, shields up, 100%.
Nope.
As the toddler starts to try to kill himself, dangling from stuff. Funny story about that while we wait for Jolly to get back. So the kid was playing Jungle Gym over by the couches. And we had this little wooden crate, right? That we put all of his diapers and toys in. Banged his head right off of it, broke a plank right off of it. Just like that. I thought he broke something. Nope, just his face.
Yeah,
But he's fine.
still healing, but we're good.
I thought it was bad. So anyway, as the ship comes back in, you leave one hell of a wake. As the ship's following it kind of almost twist and destabilize where they have to pull away from you. As you enter, you can actually see the dent it's leaving in the atmosphere as it comes in.
Oh my god.
And
I'm gonna see that. I'm just gonna message Gadget like please go so slow trying to leave the planet with that thing.
I sent a message to pretty much all my people. I was like, I'm just waiting for Turner to call me. Emoji face, ha ha ha.
And as you guys follow him in, you watch this. Oh, this thing is huge. It's like watching a worm land on a planet. As it comes down, you see him touch down into the ocean.
What's the water displacement look like?
Well, he is
Or
landing
is
on
he
ice,
slow?
but not thick ice.
Okay.
And you just see the ripple effect of ice just for about a mile. As you're coming down at a steep angle, you start to bank off as your pilots are doing their jobs. As Jack's pilots are doing their jobs.
Looking at all this, I'm just thinking there's like 1,000 other things that they could have come up with to get us off the planet for a couple of days without freezing us to death.
That's pretty good. That was pretty good.
That was pretty good.
And all the kids are like on the bridge and they're like, ha ha, we got you, ha ha
How are the kids in it?
ha. So
Apparently, literally everybody was in on it. We weren't gone for a week.
and as you guys start to fly over Yandere, it is lit. Like colored lights and white light displayed.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm glad the power grid's new.
And you see, you see, there are, but what you did notice is that there are Jack's military gunships holding position above the planet, keeping the media open. Because they keep trying to move around and they are slamming into them to get them to stop.
Why do they want to come in?
You don't know?
Godly
And
knows.
as you come down to the surface, Jack drops everyone off and lands. First time he's ever landed the Swaler on the first continent.
What?
And as
Yeah, he usually just
he comes
shooting
down,
things.
you see CJ throw a blindfold over him. And tie him
Oh,
up.
that's
He's like,
safe.
He's like,
Okay.
ah! And he stands up, and you see CJ.
CJ, you got a death wish, honey?
You see CJ, boom, plant him into the floor. And then you see Alpha Team kind of swing him up. He's like, we got a surprise for you, Captain. He's like, I swear to God, if you throw me into a hole. And as you guys see it, though, he don't. You see a large thing sitting next to your house. The shape is recognizable.
Wait, is that next to the barn?
Under a cover. Size of a ship. As you walk outside.
Wait. I'm gonna peek. Wait. Can I peek?
Yeah, you're not outside yet.
I'm not outside yet. I'm gonna run outside and go peek.
Okay. You run outside. They kind of pick up on what you're doing. And as you step off, there are lights. Because it's kind of dusk.
Yeah.
Dusking.
Mm-hmm.
And as you peek under it, you see it smells of the ocean.
Ocean? Oh, shit. That's why she was asking.
And it smells of...
Oh, my God.
It smells of the ocean, and you can see a lot of rust.
Oh, shit.
But you also see lights under it.
I'm going to leave it at that.
I know what it is.
And you see them force Jack, because Jack is struggling.
Well, yeah.
And he breaks free from CJ, but trips and falls face down into the snow. And then you see CJ go, "You're a stubborn old man."
Let them have it fun.
And then you see Bravo team's already out there.
Mm-hmm.
Retired Bravo team, not the new Bravo. Hey, Cam, got you something from Mary Solar Systemas? Kingsley. Yeah. And you see the old warhorse sitting there. The walls still buckled. His old spaceship. The bridge smashed almost all the way off. You still see, even being towed through space, it's still got a lot of crud on it. And silt.
I believe you can find the story of what happened to that baby in our YouTube channel somewhere.
You can, it's somewhere deep in there. Kids are made of rubber, it's true. And you see him just kind of you almost see one. Let's see if he he does not.
Oh, so close!
Because that was a constitution check.
Do I see this? Do I see what's going on, or am I still on my ship?
Yeah, he passes.
I think you're still landing.
That was 13 plus 5, yeah. 18. So, you see it kind of form there, and then it goes back. He's just like, he's like, you bunch of rotten bastards. And they all start laughing. And they're like, bigger surprise inside, Captain.
What the fuck else could there be?
He's just kind of weirded out by the entire situation. Because he wasn't expecting this.
Because the warhouse was the Wicked Witch. So what else could there be inside?
I thought they left the warhorse on the bottom of the ocean.
They did. They fished it out for him.
Well, he walks around the side and you see the engines fire.
Shit, you guys put some more work into this.
And I'm like, or Jack's like, those weren't working when I left. And then Shiro goes, I know. You know?
When do you guys do this?
Y'all some sneaky bastard. And the
More importantly, how
cargo
did you guys
door
do that? That
drops.
was dangerous.
The cargo door drops. And you see a Mary Solar Systemas tree in the center. This massive cargo room. Just lit up. And he was just like, wow. They're like, it's still yours. He goes, yeah. And inside above it, you see the flags of all the solar system people who participated in the fight against the Cobra.
Oh, cool.
So they did that. And then they're like, but wait. Here's CJ. But wait. There's more.
How are you having more? What?
You'll see. As you hear, as the ship comes down, covered in fucking lights, the Chancellor, and does a burning takeoff, and goes back up into space. They're on a mission, but they said hello.
Oh, okay. Cool. Never mind. Not your ship. Whatever. Let's keep looking.
And you see Genthal kind of step out of one of his shuttles that touches down near the night, which is also decorated with lights. And Domino has changed her attire to try to fit in,
Aww.
but she kind of pulled off the Americana 50s look of traditional Christmas because she doesn't, Mary Solar Systemas, and doesn't quite understand it, but she's trying. You also see coming from the city of Yandan.
Mm-hmm.
Rodan City.
Yeah, you see it's lit up down there. And you see Turner standing on the porch of your house.
Okay.
Got something for you.
What do you have for what? I'm gonna just go in.
And you hear boom. You see it's like a snowmobile wagon.
Uh-huh.
Everybody in? Going for a trip.
Go on, everybody.
And he puts on this big white beard. It comes like it's all the way down to his groin. And big old floppy red hat flops over to the side with a white ball on the tip. He's just like, ho, 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 let's go. Do you get in and go?
Yeah.
And they take off. You guys get the coldest blast of air into every corner of your body. But it starts to warm up as the heaters are just roaring underneath you. As you travel down the road, you see tree covered stuff. And then you see the guys who have been feeding the military for so long, the hunters.
Mm-hmm.
They're finally dressed up and they look decent. They don't stink. And you pass them and they're like, Mary Solar Systemas!
Take out my gun. Wow!
Your hearing is going.
It's like got big power cannons, basically.
Yeah, dude. You got them 600 blackouts. You start to make your way down the main drag, and then you start to head into the city.
Okay.
And as you do, it's like neat stuff. Thank you for what you do. Down the main drag of the city. On the you actually see the the Pandari system counselors who are left.
Who are left? Cool. Wow.
They're standing there and they're singing out of a book to you guys.
Carolers. Oh.
Yep, they're caroling.
Wow.
Wait,
I wonder how much
what?
she had to pay them to do that.
Oh.
Did you say that out loud?
Kind of under my breath.
I do something crazy.
TJ's just like,
I walk up. Wait, am I
no, you don't get out. They
Okay,
keep
we're still
moving.
moving. Okay.
You keep moving.
I just get out of a moving
Please get out.
Let's talk politics. Shit! Fuck!
No, that's not what I was going to do. I was going to scare the shit out of them.
And you see, there's a group of people with, like, mush dogs. Mary Solar System is to you! As they start to race off.
Just waiting. Yeah.
And you guys see at the end of the road, at least at the first section of the road, Bernadette, you see Tao. Standing together with like this crappy little lemonade stand looking thing in the snow. Going, Mary Solar Systemas. Have coffee, crazy space people! And then Bernadette's like, here you go, sweet. I got some pulled pork for you. You're gonna like this. Here you go. Eat it. It's good for you. You too. Yes, just do it. Do it. Just do it. You know, upset tummies are all part of the system. Here you go. Bye. What? And you guys take off again. And Jack's just smiling because he was in on it the whole time, except for what they showed him.
Whatever. Just
You were in on it the whole time.
Yeah.
How?
I don't talk. And then you guys shoot down the street and you head up to the north end, where K Street's from.
Oh.
Well, that suddenly explains how the bunker was stolen. Okay.
Everything's a detective mystery to you. I love it. As you continue to shoot up on it's kind of a loud machine, but it's not that loud. You see Godric's mercenaries hanging out with the actual K Street guys, doing shots in the street, playing very loud Solar Systemas music, and it's a combination of a multicultural celebration. It's not like we're over here doing this and we're over here doing that. They're all doing it all together. So it's really neat to see, but you always got that one guy who's always trying to pick a fight, at the holidays. And they quell that shit right now. They're like, and the bald man!
I'm just so impressed. I mean, can we take a stop for like a second? I won't get out.
No!
I just start throwing joints at him. Like blunts. And just all of it.
You just happen to have all of this on you.
Roger, why not? My job's hard.
He's got the never-ending butt pocket, of the video game world. Look, bullets. Look, bullets. Look, bullets. Look, joints. More joints. I have a weed tree up my ass. Yes, that's how you fly. Okay.
It's legal now.
You threw what you had, which was like a dime bag and a half a fucking smoked one. And then it's like, all right. And then you drive off because you smoked all that shit.
Go back to my house.
You know where it's actually at.
You can see it from the sky.
And then you see a small section of the city as you guys round the corner of Ogma. But these aren't just any Ogma. These are the Ogma who actually went to that planet surface with you and fought off the Mar that were coming out of the ocean.
Yeah, shit, that mess. Okay.
And these are...
This is pre-stream shit.
These are the disabled veterans that actually lost a lot during that fight. And they're just like... And you guys know Ogma costume. It's kind of lost on Jack because it's kind of gray and blah. But they say, Merry Solar System. And they take a deep bow.
Yeah.
And then they come back and throw holly all over you. Go with peace. And you guys run down the street. More lights and more lights and more lights.
What are we going to say? Halo.
And then...
Yeah, probably not.
Where is that? You start flying down the road, and you make a hard right to the Rusty Sprocket.
Yes.
And then you see the lady standing out front. Good morning. Merry Solar Systems to you. I see you made it back.
See? But you went on it too? Was the whole fucking city in on
yeah,
it?
you guys are dumb. You're always gone. Here, take these. And she hands you like bottles of liquor. And it's not the cheap stuff. It's the good stuff.
Johnny Walker Red Label.
No, it's hard stuff. It's stuff you really don't want to give to somebody, who has anger issues. So, yeah. And they're like, all right, there's more to see. Shoot. And they're like, all right, here we go. And you guys take off past the bank, decorated like a church. It's just a gorgeous scene. You see kids in the street having snowball fights. And then you see Orland next to a Solar Systemas tree. And he's telling a story to like a group of little ones.
Aww.
Like these are like local kids, they're not the orphans.
Kids.
He was just like, oh hey, I'd say stop for a story, but you gotta keep going.
Well, do I have the kids? Is it just us or some of the kids with us?
No, well, they're not. They were in on it.
Okay.
So they didn't go.
So they didn't go, okay.
They
I was
already
going
knew
to say,
all
if
about
I had
it.
a couple kids, I'm going to shove them off to enjoy the story, but... Okay, yeah, we'll continue.
And then you guys head out towards the countryside.
Uh-huh.
And into the deep country plotted throughout the snow. The deep snow. You see different trees there. Bright white or colored
Like
lights
a
on
path. I'm
And
going to
then-
find a tree.
You come up to the pier.
Uh-huh.
And then you stop.
Uh-huh.
Everybody on board the ship.
Why?
Why?
Because
And CJ's just like, baby, go. And he slaps you on the ass. Let's go. You're being difficult. Here, let's do it. He kind of throws you all onto the ship.
Water ships make me uncomfortable. Give me a spaceship.
I know.
And I'm like, I wonder if Yen has a fleet.
And then on this ship, you see all of CJ's guys dressed like naughty solar system sailormen.
Yeah,
And it's
that
hard.
tracks.
And you're glad there's no kids, because stuff's falling out. And it's hard to look at times. And, and things are jangling and dangling. And the sleigh bells are jingling as you guys are flying across the water.
Fair. Is it all men? Or is it mixed?
It's a mixture. Mostly guys. Okay. And kid toddlers. Yeah. So
That's why I put it down.
you guys are taking off across the water towards the second continent where Goddard's house is. And then as you guys start to go across from Jack's base,
Okay.
you see fireworks.
Oh, cool. Can we see the glow from the house? Is that lit up?
You can see it from the other continent. It's that tall. I mean, it's way up. And then it just says, Merry Solar Systemas, Saviors of the Pandari. As you guys land finally, almost like a Black Ops landing, they crashed the boat
Oh, Jesus.
into the pier because they couldn't see it
Oh, no.
because they rolled badly. And everybody takes 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm like,
As you slap the dash or whatever's in front of you, and you're like, oh, my bad.
Eggnog.
Riggsy, I swear.
This is supposed to be really nice, but I'm kind of getting between the... What was it? Coffee? Pulled pork. This thing, that, yeah, this... I'm going to need some indigestion meds.
Yes. I'm sure Goddard has some in his mansion. As you...
Oh, God, I just realized something. It's right before they left, he threw all of his weed seeds in the backyard because he was drunk.
I don't think they did the frozen to the second continent. Is it frozen over?
Oh, fuck yes. It was an elaborate ruse. As you begin to make your way up to his house, it is lit up again. But every tree within a quarter mile is illuminated.
How the hell did you guys manage to do that?
And CJ leans over, he goes, droids.
Ah.
And as you walk in, your mansion is well decorated. Not like, super wealthy American gaudy decoration. It is warm, inviting, and comfortable, and almost everybody you know is there, including Halo.
Aww.
Oh, family's there?
Everybody's there. Everybody. And they're all like, Merry Solar Systemas! As you open the door, you smell ham and turkey and baked beans and corn
Hams.
and cooked deer.
Oh, yeah.
And all of the trimmings
All
are
the
already
stuff.
on the table. And then Turner, who's holding his forehead because he bashed his face, he's like, all right, eggnog to help with the indigestion.
Yes. You said almost everybody, are my friends there? Are my other mates there?
They are there.
I'm gonna ditch these people and go hang with them.
Okay, you ditch them so fast, and Jax is kind of distracted because he's talking to people he hasn't seen.
Years. Uh-huh.
And you guys have a wonderful, wonderful supper. Catching up, you guys sit there for about 3 hours just talking to people you haven't seen in months. Halo's doing fine. He ended up buying a house, hanging out with your friends.
Oh, cool.
is staying with them for a while, so he got on his appropriate feet. He's wealthy beyond compare, but
Right.
he's doing fine.
Good for him.
And then the evening comes to a close
Mm-hmm.
as everybody starts to head back to their homes for the rest of the evening. And you guys do the same eventually. That's what you wish to do.
I'm gonna stay. I'm
Yeah.
gonna stay in the house.
Yeah.
I'm just talking to my friends. If and when we actually get to have this little vacation we've been talking about, I was going to go visit them on their spot. So,
Yep. And then you guys say your long goodbyes, country style.
mm-hmm.
And then you go to bed. Feeling good for once about everything going on in the world. And that's where we'll end tonight's game. You guys have a good night. You have a very Merry Christmas. Stay safe.
Stay safe. Merry Christmas. We will see you next year.
Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa.
Happy all that. So,
People's Ascension, if you're watching, we're going to be working on the GM's guide, finishing that up this weekend. You're going to be one of the first to get it. I'll make sure you get it through probably Google Drive.
So, all right. We love you. Take care. Stay safe. Stay strapped. Don't get clapped. Stay frosty. We'll see you next year.
Bye.
See ya.
I gotta take off.
Ugh.
Finally found the perfect stopping stuffer. Give that one.
Oh, yeah.